What up, everybody? Welcome to the Because We Are podcast, episode 58. We in this bitch. It's me, Godbolt, and Hod, ready to give y'all some good content. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say, I kind of miss like when we dropped like more frequently. I'm starting to feel it. Like I'm starting to feel like the void. And I think it's because I'm starting to edit them more in like speedy, like it's a quick turnaround one between our pods. So it's like for a week and a half, I'm like, damn, like usually when I edit them, I get to experience the pod again. I get to hear y'all voices and shit. Maybe I just love y'all. I don't know. Do I miss the pod or do I just miss talking to y'all like in a group setting?
I actually do have that question. Do y'all listen to the pod after we like do you go to Spotify or whatever and like actually listen to it?
It depends. I look at the timestamps first.
niggas
think about
skip
like,
through his own
and just think about like, all right, did I see some stupid shit over here, over there? I don't want to hear that again.
Nigga be skipping through his own kind of. This one was weak. Hold on, like just going through your own shit. That's crazy.
Yeah. Do you?
I don't. It's probably just because I'm so green to it. It's like I'm not comfortable like listening to myself talk. I'm always thinking I'm about to say something really fucking ridiculous. Like and it all be new to me. I the funniest part is when I'll listen back and one of y'all will make a point.
With yourself?
No, I'll actually agree with myself. And then, okay, well, yeah, I actually did end up saying that. Like, like, because, podcasting, when you're listening to one, you're kind of like in on the conversation, right?
Mm-hmm. So in the moment, yo.
Yeah. So when I'm listening back, I like to check to make sure that I'm being consistent. Like to make sure that I'm consistent. When I hear it again, do I have the same feeling or not? It might have been one or two times where I was like, you don't actually believe that. But, shit happens.
Yeah.
What's your biggest critique about yourself when you guys listen to yourself? Because your people naturally hate their own voice or listening back to their own voice. Most people do, at least. So, is there something that you guys hate about either the way you sound or the way you try to get a point across or something like that, or what? I know I do.
I think I'm too talkative, to be honest. I think I like take too much of the room out, so I think I need to shut the fuck up a bit more, which is crazy because we're doing a podcast. But yeah, come on, I think I could talk a little less.
I think I have a nervous laugh.
I think just did it.
Of course you're gonna do it.
I think
talk about it.
I laugh a little too much, and I feel like it's because when I was doing Because I Am podcast with like the 3 guests and everything, normally I would give myself like more laughs. It's just to like make people, because usually people would be nervous when they come, so I would kind of
do that as a host.
Yeah, I would kind of like try to set up the room to let people know that it's fine to like either curse or like be lighthearted and stuff like that. I would even give myself a stutter, like on purpose, so that people understand that like it's okay that you're not the best.
Dumbing himself down.
Yeah, man. I would give myself a stutter just so people could kind of like, and it's crazy because I ended up actually giving myself a fucking stutter. I still do it to this day. Like now I'm just like kind of stuck in it, Same thing happened with my glasses. I just wanted to, like, when I first started wearing glasses, I didn't need them. I just wanted the look of glasses. And so like I faked that my eyesight was bad at the doctor's just so he would prescribe me glasses, and now I actually need them.
Damn.
I feel like I just learned a lot about me.
Damn, that's fucked.
That's different.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it's an expensive.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember growing up when I got my glasses, they told me, "Oh yeah, over time, your eyesight's gonna get better with these. You won't even need these one day." Nigga, my eyesight has gotten so dependent on these fucking glasses.
Hell yeah.
Cap.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Big old lie.
Yo, what's funny? When you're a kid, you got to go take the eye test, the vision test.
Yeah.
I actually watched my daughter fail the vision test, which I've literally just never seen anybody actually fail it. You know how like
you was over there trying to give her answers.
I was like, come on, baby, come on, we gotta do better than the third line. Like, come on.
It's like, baby, you can't see
like
that,
Joe.
You can't see that for real. If Johnny had 5 apples. This is a good job.
So not only can you not play basketball.
Yo, seriously, man. I don't know what it was, but I was literally like low-key embarrassed. Like, yo, I know I taught you better.
Nigga, she got bad eyesight. That's nothing
got nothing to do with me, right?
You can't teach somebody to see well.
In the corner, just hide in the corner of this room, corner of the doctor's office, while his like 8-year-old daughter is reading out. He's just shaking his head like.
I'm telling you, yo, it
throwing
was the
his hands in the air.
It was
it's right there.
Like you watching the Jets.
It's right there. You can't see that.
nigga think he
like,
think he had MetLife watching the Jets and shit. How you not see that?
Yeah.
He's like, come on, Doc, she got that one.
Yo. He's like, nah, Doc, in her defense, that E do look like an F. Like, come on, let's be real. They're the same. But nah,
I don't know. I have no idea where that came from.
From a financial standpoint, I can see that because that's an expensive ass like thing to like maintain. You know what I'm saying? Like glasses, lenses are expensive, bro. And that shit,
I think I was just really surprised with how little she could see. Like, what are you doing? Like like the type of shit where you got to be bumping in the counters at this point. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't have vision problems. So like, what's the one where it's like,
hold on.
No disrespect.
First of all, nah, see,
you gotta lead with that.
Do we need sensitivity training out here?
Respectfully.
I don't have vision problems.
Is that not how you frame it? Is that not like the scientific term?
All right. Now you getting funny. You a rapper and shit. Is that not how you frame it? Nigga, fuck you.
Thought he's gonna be cute, just wiggle his way out of rap. He's gonna throw this bar real quick. Nigga wanna be a rapper again so bad, bro. Get him out of retirement.
All right.
Yeah.
Hope you remember that bar.
Oh.
Not going to.
Oh man. Anyway, Damon, why don't you answer? What do you not like about yourself on the pod? Tell me.
I hate. I gotta stop taking a hit before I gotta make a point.
Jeez.
Because I could tell when I just took a hit and started talking.
That's the best part, nigga. The fuck?
Yeah. She hit you?
I was like, yo, I did not mean for that to come out like that.
That's funny because I don't notice. Like, that's the thing. I don't notice when you're like, you know, maybe like it hits
nobody
you
does.
at the moment.
Honestly, that's the thing. Like, I've gone to like, I'm a big pothead. Anybody who listens, anybody who watches, like they know that at this point.
Yeah.
Like, my job, I can go too high. I can go too fucking fried because they just naturally see me like that at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
I'm
that.
Low-key jealous of my
girl's even like that. My girl has no idea when I just smoked, unless I like obviously like smell like really bad. But
Yeah.
I'm so jealous of dudes who can like function completely blasted. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know how it's done. I got a buddy at work who like he never smells like weed. Like he tells me I'm high every day. Every time I'm in this bitch, I'm blasted. And I'm like, how the fuck do you do that shit? I can't have nothing to do if I'm smoking. Nothing at all. I couldn't edit anything. I couldn't go to work. I couldn't do any of that shit if I'm fucked up.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. When I used to like smoke heavily, I was kind of like, I used to be able to function after a while. You know, after you smoke for a while, like I think if like you smoke for like a year straight, like then you kind of just like, you know, you can function. Yeah, you good. You can just do that shit. You know, but my issue was always I just forgot to do shit sometimes. Like I just was forgetting a lot of shit.
And it's also, you know, a lot of people don't know what they're smoking a lot of the time, especially if like you're a casual average smoker who you're not paying attention to what kind of strain you're copping. Like when you're growing up in your high school, college, whatever, you're copping from dealers who don't have no fucking, you know, they don't know what the fuck they got either. For the most part, they don't know if they got a sativa. They don't know. Yeah, everything's sour. Everything's OG. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man. If I ask you, yo, what's this? And you be like, yo, it's loud. All right. Nah, hanging out.
Let me know if it's a sativa. Let me know if it's an indica. If it's a hybrid, let me know what kind of dominant is it. Because I got to know, like, so if I'm working on a project, like I remember when we were doing my short film, Trendo, I was smoking nothing but sativas. Because that shit would keep me up, but I'm still fried. But it doesn't knock me out and put me in bed or anything. It doesn't make me feel like gotta knock out. I love indicas. Indicas are my favorite strains to go to because I love to just get fried and just forget and zone out because I be doing a lot of work throughout the day. So sometimes I just want to smoke and just relax. And I feel like for me, that's just the best way to relax. I get fried, watch some funny shit, play some video games, and it's the best night in the world. I don't need nothing else. It's just a lot of times people don't know exactly what they want, what they need, and what they're smoking. So a lot of times, like, yo, you got a full day's work to do, and you over here smoking a fucking Cinderella 99 mean ass indigo is gonna put you down.
Yeah, that shit don't even sound like you should smoke that and try to do something. That don't even
What
sound
the
like...
fuck? Yeah, what was Cinderella doing in '99? It's a specific year.
One of my favorite strains, or some God's Gift. Yo, God's Gift will put you out, nigga.
God's Gift.
Yo, you
Is that a Nas album?
It was God's son.
God, yeah.
Definitely a joke. Real Nas period.
Isn't that the name of Drake? That Drake song?
Yeah, nah. What you say, High?
Do you have different dealers, or do you go to the same person for everything?
Funny. So I used to cop from my boy, but he knew his shit. He always knew what he had, and he used to work for me at the museum. My boy Xavier, yo, shout out my boy X. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that nigga. He don't follow me. But let's not even go there. Let's not go there. Good.
But now lately I've been copping. I'm not gonna put them on blast, but I do cop from a delivery service that performs on the low down here in Florida. They work through an app. Not like they work through a messaging app. You message them your address. They send you the menu for the day, and it's like Uber. You know, it's like Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? Like Cannabis Eats. You just put in your address. They say what you want, and then they come and deliver the shit to you. It's simple.
That's pretty
as that.
Fire.
Yeah, that shit's fire. You sell them or you pay
it's
for that?
Loud. Look, I pay with cash.
Right.
Nah,
tax free.
Can't track that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Tax free.
But no, it's pretty good. The prices are fucking amazing too.
That's what's up. How much is that? Fuck it. How much is the eighth down there?
I don't know. I haven't copped an eighth in like 3 years, nigga.
Damn. Okay. Well, fuck it.
Flex
Fuck me, I guess.
I cop halves.
Big boy shit, nigga.
Niggas is crazy, man. Maybe I'm just are we promoting on the we promoting on the pod?
No, I was trying to cover the back. Yeah. The back is where the fucking promotions are.
Patreon.com/because podcast. Come out here and see.
If you want to know what
come on here so you can scan the QR code so you can smoke like me.
Yeah, smoke like D.
Only if you're in the South Florida area.
Smoke like you gotta really you gotta start like a review Instagram or some shit. Like call it Smoke Like D.
I was just about to say we need our own segments, each of us, for Patreon. It could be the Scythe with Godbolt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bring somebody on, you smoke with
IT with hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach you how. I'm gonna teach you how to fix a hard. I'm gonna teach you how to fix the USB drive.
Or just have I think Hyde would be a good I think it's just like impromptu battle rap. Like everybody they bring their best bar. Even people that's not like rappers or whatever. Yeah. Like y'all both do research on each other and just battle rap each other on the Patreon.
Not even. No, it's like an Omegle. Or remember that that website Omegle? You just go on there, just random people. You just go on there, random nigga. Yo, just go. Just go.
Get 2-3 people. Should be fire, man.
What would Trendell be? What we doing with Trendell? Gaming with Trendell? Gaming with T?
I could do gaming because I'm starting to Twitch. Like I said, I'm starting to play Final Fantasy. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I started up.
I saw on T. Yo, go ahead, plug your shit.
I was out here. I was streaming the new it's not new anymore, but Final Fantasy 7 remake. I was doing that. I was thinking about streaming The Last of Us. Because we're gonna get into that later. But that new show that's out there. So I was like, let me just do stuff that people definitely going to be looking for, and I have a lot of stuff that I could play a lot of retro games, all that stuff. I'm really trying to get more into streaming. You
have mad games.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about Final Fantasy the remake?
I like it. I've never played any type of Final Fantasy, so that's not fair. And Final Fantasy 7, I've never played any type of Final Fantasy 7, so this is my first time consuming all of it. You know, like getting the storyline. The gameplay is a little hard, but I'm getting into it. I'm trying to. I know it's different from how the actual like the game was, like the first one. But
I mean, the first one was just turn based. I remember. Damn, fuck, I hate this.
Go ahead,
I'm literally old enough to play. I played the original.
I never played any of these games, so this is all y'all.
I played the original on PlayStation.
You OG, man. Come on, OG high.
It's funny because my uncle was a big gamer.
Yeah.
My uncle was a huge gamer. He was in his 40s at the time, in like 97. And he was like, yo, you have to play this. You have to play it. And he gave me his copy when he was done. It came on 4 discs on PlayStation, on the original PlayStation. This has had to be like 97, 98. He gave it to me. I might have played it for like 20, 30 minutes and then I fucking stopped because I wasn't ready for turn-based strategy games. I was still, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, that type of shit. So it didn't really make sense to me. Like the fact, like the gameplay didn't really make sense to me. But when Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, I was like, okay, I can experience the story, updated graphics, updated combat system and shit like that. I could get with this.
Yeah, older now. You can experience that shit.
Honestly, man, it's pretty fucking awesome to me. Honestly, I didn't finish it, but I got about 30 hours in, got to a few different towns, and I was like, okay, this is pretty fire. And the story is actually really, really interesting. I think the thing that kept me from playing Final Fantasies is that they were called Final Fantasy. And I thought, like, what happened to the first fantasy and the second fantasy and shit like that? I'm telling you, like this, I thought, like, there has to be somewhere you start. And and by the time I was like conscious of it, it was at like Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. I didn't realize that they were like
13 and a half remix.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't realize that they were all kind of separate stories and shit like that.
You like Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne thought 21 Savage was 21 niggas.
21 niggas in a group. That's one of my favorite Wayne quotes, yo. Wayne is a fucking, that nigga be too high, man.
He said 21 niggas in one group.
He thought it was 21 niggas in one group.
It was a whole orchestra.
This nigga said, what happened to the first fantasy?
Dead ass. That shit confused the shit out of me.
A fucking Seinfeld joke, bro. All these Final Fantasies. Where is the first one? Fuck you, Hyde.
Dead ass.
What's up with that?
It's like, yeah, I ain't playing all these.
Clipping this.
I ain't playing 12. Where's the first one? Nah, but Final Fantasy people gotta give their flowers to like, Square, Squaresoft, Square Enix, all them like different like subgenres of or sub, I guess, labels of the gaming industry, because they was first to be having like the limited series. Like that's like the limited series of gaming, because it's one game, you know what I'm saying? Final Fantasy VII, you're not seeing those characters again. Like that's unless there's like a direct sequel, which I think their first one was 10 actually. 10-2, and then like, because people love the characters so much, because 10 was deep. That's my favorite Final Fantasy. We're not gonna stay on this for too long because we nerding out about this, but 10-2 was like cool, but 10 was definitely my favorite.
Was
for
it?
Sure.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I've asked you this before. This isn't the game with like Goofy and them niggas, right?
Nah, that's Kingdom Hearts.
That's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
It's Kingdom Hearts.
I did try to play Kingdom Hearts.
I feel like we had this conversation when you were in Miami.
we did. You said you couldn't.
I tried the Kingdom Hearts games. I couldn't get into them either.
That's so sad, bro. Kingdom Hearts is so good. Like
it's crazy because I downloaded Final Fantasy thinking it was Kingdom Hearts, and then I found out it wasn't. I was like, I'm gonna play that bullshit. Nigga.
I think the Kingdom Hearts characters.
I want to play with Mickey Mouse and them niggas.
I think the Kingdom Hearts characters are in. It's Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts, I believe.
Yeah, Cloud is in there, Leon, Squall is in there, Tifa, Yuffie, all those people from like I think that are also in Final Fantasy VII.
All right, so maybe that's where the confusion came from.
Some sort of He just wanted to play with Goofy and Donald,
and they both in Smash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. See, the worlds colliding and shit like that.
How come they couldn't put Mickey Mouse and Smash Brothers in?
Definitely not. You know how much they had to do to get Sora in there? I heard they had to like jump through mad hoops just to get Sora in there.
And it took 15 years, right? Like they've been trying to.
But what they doing with this nigga, bro? What's Mickey Mouse doing nowadays?
Disney not letting.
I feel like growing up, there was always something Mickey Mouse related that was going on. Now it's just Disney.
Y'all realize that Mickey Mouse is the reason why we have copyright laws, right? Have y'all ever heard the story?
Why? Because he's so popular. He's popular.
Tell us, OG.
Like icon.
So when Walt Disney died, the rule used to be like once someone dies, everyone is free to kind of use their IP at that point, right?
Shit.
Disney made it so that you have to wait like 50 years after the death of the creator plus 1 year to actually use the characters that they created. And that was only made because they were getting to the point with Mickey Mouse where it had been so long. He was still making way too much money for them to like let everyone use the IP. I can't remember exactly how what the law is now, but I think they amended it like recently because he was up against it again. Like it's been like 51 years since Walt Disney's dead. So they had to amend it again in order to kind of, solidify.
This nigga Mickey signed to 360, bro, forever.
Facts. He'll never get out. He's never getting out of that shit.
See,
it's like John Cena. John Cena, what's it called? John Cena signed the IP to Vince McMahon for his name. So John Cena's real name is John Cena. And Vince McMahon literally owns that name. And John is like happy. Like he's okay about it because he's in the mindset that, this guy gave me an opportunity. He made me who I am today, which I guess I could understand, but at the same time, it seems like Stockholm syndrome at the same time.
Yeah, bro. You're literally a slave. But
yeah, so like unless he changes his name, I was listening to he was talking about it on the Howard Stern show. I guess unless he changed his name, he could anything that he makes, Vince is capitalizing off of it, which is nuts to me.
So I'm looking it up now. Mickey Mouse's copyright ends next year. It enters the public domain next year. So they literally can just wait 1 more year and they can put him in Smash and there's nothing Disney can do. Like legally.
Fuck out. We're gonna put him on this pod, nigga.
Facts.
Okay.
Yo, man, Mickey, if you listening, come on up here. We'll roll out your Smash announcement.
Niggas is gonna do nasty work with Mickey Mouse once that nigga hits the public domain, bro. That shit is gonna be wicked.
But yeah, now that whole shit with like getting signed to like certain people, like and being able to use your image and likeness, that I never trusted that. And we talked about that a long time ago. Like, I'm kind of scared because I applied for like I think a Disney position one time, and they had this one thing that you had to select a tab for when you was like applying. It was like, even if we don't consider you for employment, do you give us permission to use your image and likeness?
Hell
and
no.
You had to check it in order to submit your application.
Yeah.
So even though I submitted it and they never, obviously they ain't fucking called me back. They can now, my face is probably on an ad somewhere at Disney World, like somewhere, and they just can use that shit because I signed away my rights for a fucking job application.
I think the same thing happens if you've ever been on like American Idol. Like the deal you sign, if you're ever on American Idol or one of those shows, no matter what, they have like the rights to like, I don't know exactly what it is, but you have to sign your rights away, even if you don't get like.
Hell yeah, nigga! Because I could potentially, this show can make you a superstar.
Right.
Would y'all ever sign?
You ain't gonna forget about us.
Would y'all ever sign one of them contracts? Like, what if you had to sign like a contract for like, let's say a 5-year deal or something of that sort? Like, what y'all did? What are the circumstances of y'all deals? What do y'all want to maintain in y'all like life? Have y'all thought about that before?
Not really. I think I definitely want to maintain my likeness because I think I don't think I'm like a rare looking nigga, but I think at the same time like I definitely have an aesthetic, but I don't know. What would
I have to be able to sign any deals that I want to sign whenever I want. Like in that sense, like if I want to maintain my likeness as well, because I want to be able to do this over here, do that over here. I don't want to have to like. It depends. I mean, obviously, it depends what it's for. Like for instance, when I was doing Vine, I was signed to like a management team. So, anything I would, any offers that they came in for a campaign, they would send it to me and I would just do it. But I was naturally, because before them, I would just get, these niggas are hitting me up directly.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of letting them negotiate the price, you know what I'm saying? I just do it all on my own. So, they would give me any campaigns that came in, but also I would want to do whatever, whenever somebody emailed me for, hey, we got this app, da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. One time I got in trouble because I did a campaign without telling them that I was doing it. And they got mad because, hey, you're supposed to let us know, and then we, and then we let you know, and then we do all the negotiating. No, nigga, fuck you.
This nigga saying fuck you.
Little did I know I was signed. I was signed to for the next 3 years.
Really?
Oh,
damn, yeah, but that's like. But at that point, I had stopped making Vine content, so it's like, all right, because they were only like for my Vine account. So if I wanted to do anything on Facebook or Instagram, I could have. But that was at the time where Instagram didn't have any video. Yeah, Instagram didn't. But that time, Instagram didn't have video at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was just Facebook that was starting to garner people, and that's what killed Vine. Facebook, because Facebook, nigga, they were paying niggas. So all the top niggas that were on Vine, they just went over to Facebook, and then after Instagram got the videos and shit, they went over to Instagram, and then Facebook bought Instagram.
And Vine was like, yeah, we need to just jump ship, sell it right now, sell it,
yeah,
get rid of it. Yeah, nah, that's tough. Like, because like you want to do stuff yourself and you want to be able to make your own money and make your own choices, but like, what do you mean by in trouble?
Yeah.
Like,
did at 18, 19,
you like, or did you get fined or some shit?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't get fined. They basically they basically told me like, hey, you can't do that. Da, da, da. I'm like, all right, my bad. Next time. And then one time somebody hit me up for a campaign, and I was like, yeah, you got to hit my manager. Da, 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 da. I sent them all the info. Never heard from it. So why the fuck am I ever gonna send people to you guys?
Yeah, nah, that's bad. I mean, shit like that is the reason why we never got like Def Jam Vendetta 3 and shit like that. Like, which was like probably the most interesting like world clashing, right? Because it was like the people that made the old wrestling games doing the same shit, but like with rappers and shit like that. Method Man and Joe Budden and all these dudes. Like, imagine if we did some shit like that today. Like, obviously we can't because everyone signed it to different labels and are independent. But I mean,
the only label I could pull it off is Sony. PS5 exclusive.
Yeah, they could do like a PS5 exclusive thing. I wonder how much
just with like Columbia, so with Sony artists, Columbia artists,
but like shit like that, like you don't see it, right? I think like for Fortnite, for instance, Fortnite gets everybody, right? They got Justin Bieber in that shit at some point. Yeah, I don't know how they're doing that shit.
I don't know how they do it. That's what I'm talking about though. With being able to just fuck with whoever you want to fuck with whenever you fucking want to.
Yeah, that's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, they could literally collect. They have Iron Man and Superman in the same game.
Yeah, that's crazy. Only Fortnite
you know what I mean?
can do it. Yeah,
because Fortnite did it for a little while. The same people that made the Multiverses game. Or am I bugging? No, that was WB. Wasn't it?
What is Fortnite?
That's WB. I think
there's Fortnite. Fortnite's Epic, right?
Epic Games, yeah. I think are they? Yeah, they're Epic Games.
So they did that. They did that. Rumbleverse or Rumble Mania game. You got me on Trend.
Yeah. Was that shit cool?
It is cool. I like that shit.
That shit light. Trendell was like, yo, that shit gonna be hard to tell, nigga. They be fucking me up.
I'm telling you,
nigga, I won my first 2 games.
I swear. He definitely got one of those, like, I swear, Sony probably does this. When you first start a game, you definitely be on like a easy mode type shit. You definitely be on like some shit where it's like, all right, he just starting, we don't want to, listen, from a business standpoint, it's like, yo, we don't want to turn people away that's just drawing the game and like they getting their ass beat as soon as they start. Let's let him win a couple. So he get
or
you nice.
Tell what's the alternative?
You nice.
Yeah.
All right, man, we'll see because I'm a different. I'm like level 12, 13. Like let's see. I'm gonna invite you to my lobbies. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be
in the first episode of Gaming with Trendell.
Yeah, man. You gonna be you were playing duos.
The special guest, my co-host.
Yeah, what's a game that y'all really think be cheating? Like, nah, bro, this shit cheating,
2K,
bro.
Yeah, but
2K is fucking cheating, my nigga. Like, it's wicked what they do, bro.
I could have the same release 5 times in a row, and I only make 2 out of 5 of them. It don't make no sense.
It's terrible.
2K, they be choosing what animations that you gonna pop off whenever they want them to pop. Like, it shit don't make no sense.
They had Drew Holiday jamming on Mitchell Robinson, like one of them jams, like throw the nigga like Shaq threw fucking the Chris Dudley nigga on the Knicks when he pushed him into the fucking crowd. This is Drew Holiday, bro. Like, this will never fucking happen. But 2K logic, bro.
2K be cheating.
2K be wild.
Mario Party, computer be cheating.
We just really figured out the rigging system of Mario Party. We play Mario Party frequently.
Yeah.
We realized it's some sort of system to how the shit be going. It's like,
when I tell you, we could literally predict. We call turns all the fucking time, bro. I wish I was like exaggerating. I'm not. Because I'm on the losing end of these instances most of the time.
I low-key feel like Monopoly sometimes be doing that shit too, but it kind of like, you kind of can wiggle your way out of it by making deals. Like, you got to know how to like make deals. Like, it's kind of like the system you're up against, like, you know, dealing with the system, how Monopoly works and the roles and stuff like that. But if you can like talk to other people that are playing and kind of like get in certain scenarios, you can like wiggle your way out of it. So kind of, there's a way to fix that. Mario Party is a little different though. There ain't no fucking trading and shit. Like, you can't be doing none of that.
Is there any last video game question? Is there any games that you play and you know, like, this isn't fun, but it's just something that I'm used to doing so often?
Guilty pleasure games.
Yeah.
2K.
It could be 2K for sure.
No, I'm talking about playing online though. Like, when you're playing like park mode or rec mode. I'm not having a good time playing with you motherfuckers. This is the longest 20 minutes of my life.
Not even here to have a good time. Fuck that.
I just want the satisfaction of just dunking on people. Like, that's all I want. Y'all niggas want to fucking dribble, run, fade away 3. Fuck y'all niggas, yo.
Yeah, nah, it's a sickness, man. It's a sickness. And 2K is pretty much unplayable at this point, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you, Ronnie.
It's really, really bad. They haven't fixed the gameplay in I don't know how many fucking years. I think the GOAT 2K is probably like 2K16, and all of the servers are already down on that shit. You can't go play it even if you fucking wanted to, unless you're good with just like simulating seasons on My League and shit like that. You can't do shit with those games. It's so like, we're in such a bad place.
Yeah, 2K definitely be cheating and shit.
Yo, would you say that Animal Crossing is fun? Or would you say it's just like enjoyable?
I think I don't play Animal Crossing, but I know the type of game you're talking about, and I think they're very fun.
Mm-hmm.
And the fun is in, you get to make your own fun. You know what I mean? Those are like the only places where you can still be creative and have like a bit of imagination, like as an adult, really. You know what I mean? And kind of create your own sandbox, like in a real way. Like, this is a sandbox environment type thing. So yeah, I think those types of games are fun. I'm a Minecraft person myself. Play a little bit of No Man's Sky and
you ever
shit
beat
like
it
that.
though, Minecraft?
There is no beating Minecraft.
Nigga, yes, there is. See, that's how I know you're not a real Minecraft player, because yes, you can. There's beating Minecraft. There is no
beating Minecraft.
Yes, there is, bro.
I play it like slice of life style.
Oh, so
I don't play it.
So you be losing.
So no, because
the creeper blow his whole shit up and he quit.
When I play, I really do like to, you know what I'm saying? I establish myself
you ever
in
made
the world.
A diamond sword?
Yes, I've made a diamond sword before, motherfucker. Anyway, I just don't know. I don't go to the end game shit and like try to defeat the Ender Dragon. No,
that's what I'm talking about. You Googled that real. See how quick he is. Look at him.
What the fuck?
No, that shit real fast.
I play in a slice of life style. Like, I dig, I create my house.
That game has an actual story.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
it doesn't.
Not like a story, but an ending. Like, there's a final boss. Like, once you beat that, then you like get access.
But when you say there's an ending, there has to be a beginning. So I'm like, there has to be like some type of story. Why the fuck is that dragon?
You have to level up. You have to level up to get enough material to create a portal to go into another and go through the Ender portal to defeat the Ender Dragon. Like, there's monsters in the world, and then You cannot use a fucking pickaxe unless you really don't give a fuck about yourself.
Yo, in the gameplay, because you know how like they be those videos on like TikTok and shit where it's like on top and the bottom. The bottom is like a gaming video and that has nothing to do with what's going on up the top. Yeah. And all I ever see is niggas just building shit with a pickaxe, just walking around with pickaxe in Minecraft. I don't know what the fuck else they do.
Nah, to me it's a fun game, but yeah, I play it like slice of life style. No, I've never defeated an Ender Dragon in my life. I don't think I ever would, honestly. Once it starts getting to like spells and shit, I typically check out and then I'll do a new.
See, you missing out, bro. You missing out on the best stuff. I need on Gaming Trend. I need you to like, you know how niggas be showing each other's houses on Animal Crossing. I need to see your Minecraft world, bro. I need to see the house that you built for yourself. I need to see what you cook with. I need to see.
That's fine. I'm pretty, you know, I'm a little simple, right? But my shit is efficient as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I got different rooms. I got my kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I got my shit laid out. Animals and shit.
Sound like the 1800s.
This nigga got a studio apartment.
A horse and cattle.
He said, "Yeah, I got a chicken outside." You know what I'm saying?
That's breakfast every day.
Yeah, it lays eggs for me. I pick them up daily.
Man.
That's funny as fuck. Yo. Quick little side note, D, you heard what they're doing out there in Miami. You know, people's out here acting like they nurses, right? Be careful, bro.
What you mean?
Like, be careful going to that. There's people out there that's selling nursing degrees, and people can buy them and like get nursing jobs with those degrees that they buy in Miami.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, bro.
How much?
So I didn't look that much into it. But I figured a nursing degree got
to get a pay raise.
Yeah. See?
I actually did hear that.
These people gonna be a nurse, just walking in like, just like
Nurse Godbolt.
Yo, honestly,
let me check your blood pressure. Coming in fried as fuck.
So yo, why you taking a needle out to take my blood pressure? Like, I don't think that's fucking hilarious.
So yeah, this is the wrong needle. My bad.
So I need to get the blood, right? Hey,
it's like my bad. I'm still learning where everything at. But yeah, they're literally
don't learn where everything at.
They're literally.
So yeah, the office I used to work at, shit was over there. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I've gone on this record before of saying, yo, you could definitely lie on your resume. Like, but don't say I'm talking about like media jobs. Like if there's like, oh yeah, we want you to use this program and you got everything else except this program, put that you know how to use that shit. Just, you know, for the sake of doing that shit, put it on there.
Word.
But lying on the resumes is definitely going to get a lot of people caught up, especially in jobs like this, because it's going to fuck the people that are going to get care, because we got a bunch of nurses that don't know what they're doing, but also it's just like you're going to get in trouble with the law, because that shit is probably like
$10,000 to $17,000 for a registered nurse diploma without requiring proper training. Yo, I don't know if y'all ever had like y'all security certificate, but like they do that at places like that where it's supposed to be like a 16-hour course. They run through that shit in like 3.5 hours. They make you sit there for like another hour and then they sign your shit and let you go. So like shit like that is like okay, because it's just never. I got my 8-hour and my 16-hour, but I think there's like a 55-hour one you're supposed to get after that, and I didn't get it. So I've never actually been a security guard. But I think every nigga that's
touched like internet security and shit like that.
Oh no, like cybersecurity? Hell no, nigga. You gotta know your shit. Yeah. You can't get a job like that without knowing your shit, because the jobs have technical interview portions. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta at least know the lingo. But yeah, most of the time, yeah, cap. I don't think it's anything wrong with capping a little bit on your resume and in the interview. If you, as you said, if you at least have seen this thing, you could say that you know it in and out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But like telling niggas like, oh yeah, no, I know Photoshop, and like you literally know how to do the text and like make the shit like a little bow on the top. Like, niggas, you know Photoshop.
You know how to arch the text.
Oh yeah, I know Photoshop. Yeah, hell no, nigga.
Not in some circumstances that actually might work because there was a period where a lot of like older people would like just need people to like type for them or like know how to use like Microsoft Word or like PowerPoint or some shit like that or Excel, like some shit like that. Like there's jobs like that you just like if you know how to use that, then you're in the clear because they don't know how to use that.
When people say, "Do you know Excel?" I usually think they mean like macros and shit like that. I don't think they mean like, "Do you know how to input data into the cells and like form some type of lot?" Nah, you got to know the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I've never been like good at shit like that, so it's not my thing. That shit is not on my resume at all. So I'm not fooling nobody there.
Does anybody here have a real ID?
No.
Like, do you have a real ID?
No.
Okay.
Apparently, it's a thing in Florida though. Like it's been like a thing in Florida for like over a decade now.
Oh,
it has.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it definitely has. They've been trying to get everyone to use the Real ID. The Real ID Act of 2005. It came out in 2005. So it's been around for a very long time. And niggas was just always like, no. Like, my thing is, if you want everybody to get it, then pay for it. Why do I have to pay like the $75 or the $65 for a license that's different from the fucking license that I already have?
Talk to them.
And I think it's because
25 in Florida.
The Real ID is a federal ID, whereas your ID now is a state ID.
Yeah, it's basically like a passport almost, like kind of shit.
Why do we need IDs? You have my information. Like, why do I have to drive around and carry my ID all the time when it's in your database? You could search it up.
Every traveler.
When you search them up, they won't be there. And then got them. Get them out of here. It's as simple as that. All you need is my name.
I mean, but what if I just say that I'm Damon Godbolt?
They're gonna search it up. My ID is gonna be right there because, like you could have, like I said, everybody should have an ID, but I should not have to carry it with me everywhere I go. I shouldn't have to drive around. I especially shouldn't have to drive around with it. If you could just search me up and anyway.
This thing is a sovereign citizen.
Not only that, why I need all this extra shit on my ID? Like, you don't have to know where I live. Like, you gotta know all this extra shit, like what my eye color
or if I'm an organ donor.
Yeah, organ donor.
I mean, shit,
eye color, all that shit.
It's just a matter of over
Ain't no benefits in that.
Yeah.
I mean, but then thinking about it seriously, if something happened to you, you weren't able to speak, you weren't conscious, right? Your head gets blown off. Who the fuck knows, right? But you have your ID in your pocket.
My fingernails.
All right.
My teeth.
Thank God. Thank God he has an ID on him.
I don't think they all have access to the same database.
And they gonna steal the money that's in my wallet too.
Definitely.
Hey, keep it a stack. Keep it a stack. All right.
Yes.
No.
Yo,
no.
You walk into a room. It's a dead body on the ground.
No, man.
His wallet happens to be in his hand, just out like that.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Like you said, you want to confirm who this is.
Right.
You want to make sure that this, you can identify this person to his loved ones. Maybe he has some information on him, a photo of his girl with her number on the back or something like that. You know what I mean? So you pick it up, open up the wallet. It's loaded.
Hundreds.
We talking
hundreds.
Cash. We talking 5,000.
He dead cold.
This nigga dead as fuck. $5,000.
That shit, bro.
I'm not touching it, man.
What you doing?
I'm not touching it.
Bro,
I know, why y'all both sucking your teeth, bro? I'm not touching it, man. I'm not. Because it's gonna be me. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be some old lady that comes to claim that body and is gonna give me the sorriest fucking story. Oh, he was going to finally pay his daughter's final tuition.
What?
We don't know what happened to the money. It was
Bro,
there.
what are you talking about, man?
I'm telling you, it's gonna be me. It's gonna. I don't need the karma, man. Like, nah, man. I'm not touching the money. I know the police that get there
no more. Do you hear that story?
I know the police are probably gonna take it, or like EMTs or whoever the fuck. Somebody's gonna take it, but it won't be me because I'm telling you.
Better me than them.
Oh man, you're such a great guy, Hyde.
I'm not a great guy. I'm a nigga that's unlucky. Like that's what y'all don't understand.
It's not what you hear that sob story. What you could do then is be like, you know what, man? Here, I happen to have $5,000 on me right now.
Oh, these blood stains? I don't know where they from.
if that's how you feeling.
Nah, man, it's gonna end up being bad. It's gonna end up being something terrible, and it's gonna like look, the movie Life, right? Y'all remember the movie Life? They came across the body. They went in the dude pockets because he stole Eddie Murphy's watch, right? They get charged with the murder. Some shit like that is gonna happen to me, bro. I'm not interested. I have a different question though. Have y'all ever come across someone, a stranger, that was like legitimately having some type of health crisis, and did you help?
Never
happened.
I mean, never seen it. Okay. Not never helped.
So actually, me and Nat, we went to a Nick Hakim concert last weekend, or what day was that? The fucking what?
Oh no, I have
22nd or something. Okay. We went to a concert, and this girl behind us passed out mid song. Like we're just passed out straight up, like dump everything, boom, like just passed out.
Shit.
And they were playing, and we just hear like screaming, like from behind us, like people are like trying to screaming, like get attention to Nick and his band and stuff like that. And like keep in mind, it's mid song, and they're screaming like help, 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 help. So obviously we start calling out too, just to get them to like stop, just so we can get help, And eventually here they wrap up the song and everything. Then we turn around, we see the lady, she's like laying on the floor. They turn the lights on, security comes over. We're trying to figure out, we don't know what to do, because in situations like that, like you really don't know what's going on, and like you really shouldn't do too much, because you can like actually cause more harm than good. So we did what we could. Like we kind of just followed directions, and there was like, me and Nat, we were in the front, so like there was like water bottles in front of us, and we could like grab them, and we just started passing them back, because they're like, water, get her water and stuff like that, so she get, I don't know if they're trying to, like, if she was dehydrated or something, or if they're trying to like, splash her, but get her awake or something. I don't know. But either way, yeah, it's kind of one of those things where you kind of just had to like jump into action and do something, help somewhere. And yeah, it was kind of cool. Everybody just kind of like cared a lot. And I definitely think it's probably because of that whole Travis Scott thing. I definitely think like people would have like,
Oh yeah, it's definitely different now.
Yeah.
People are much more conscious of the concert vibes, and making sure everyone is safe and upright.
Like, call out to the person that can actually get the attention, because one person in a crowd of like 500 people, they might not be able to get as much help. But like if everybody around is trying to do something, and you can get the attention to the artist, and they can like call out and be like, yo, somebody needs help over here, then you can help out
for sure.
So yeah, that kind of is like something that happened recently.
I was driving last night. Actually, I was driving from the gym. It was like 3:00 in the morning. I have a 24-hour gym, and it's very dark. Right, North Carolina is super fucking dark out here. No street lights. I see something in the fucking. This is gonna end up a terrible story, but I see something in the like bushes almost. Right, I'm thinking, sometimes you can see the light from another house that's like behind the trees or whatever. So I'm driving, and the light is like red, and I'm looking, and I could have sworn that it was a car, like on its side, like a motherfucker drove into the fucking trees and ended up sideways. But it happened so quick that I literally was getting off the exit, and I couldn't like turn around or anything. It was like literally nothing I could do. I was just like, I'm pretty sure a nigga just crashed his car. And like, I have no idea how to help, what to do. I just got to hope that nigga is alive now, because it happened too fucking quick. It was nothing I could do. And I wasn't going to go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I think, because then what if it wasn't? So, nigga, I hope you all right. I don't know what happened.
Roger Salas, right? This nigga's out here is like, yeah, nah, I can't see you, son. I can't see her. I can't get to her. It's like stuff like that. I be checking the news to make sure.
Yeah. I just sent you guys the video, but what's it called? It's happened at the museum, actually. There was a girl who was in there with her two friends, and she came. I was in the front desk. She came to the front, and she was asking me where she can get water from. So I was trying to tell her, that you can go over to Starbucks. But as I'm talking to her now, I'm starting to realize like, yo, her eyes are like out of it.
Glossy,
she's like,
yeah.
She's like all leaned up on the counter a little bit, and she's like, so I couldn't tell if she was just like really drunk or high at first, or she was just about to like something's about to happen. So, but she's still trying to talk. She starts murmuring, and then she begins to like start to collapse. And bro, I reacted so fast. I grabbed her arm and grabbed her, picked her up, and then I saw her friends. Her friends were on the second floor. So I started screaming to them like, yo, like your friend over here is like passed out. Da, da, da. I don't know why, but they don't come down right away. I'm pretty sure I don't know if they just didn't understand what was going on, what I was trying to tell them or something. They thought I bagged their friend or some shit.
They knew that bitch get like that. Yeah, they know that bitch get like that. And it was just here she go.
Yeah. So then I guess, then I start to I try to run outside to give her some fresh air. So as I'm walking outside, she comes back too. So I'm like, okay, you're all right. So I put her down. I walk her outside, and and I get her some water and shit. And she said it was like some high, something with her blood pressure or something like that. So, but yeah, that was a scary ass moment right there. I had no idea what the fuck happened.
Yeah, man. Shit, gotta jump into action. Ever since 9/11, we as a country, just like always ready to help our fellow American.
I can't tell if you're serious or if you
What you mean?
This nigga said, ever since 9/11.
We came together as a country, didn't we? Ain't that what the fuck happened?
He's like, I remember before 9/11, no one was helping anyone.
And nobody wasn't doing shit for nobody.
Never helped the fellow man.
Like, move out of my way, darky. That's it. That's all that was happening on these streets.
Yeah, no. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, D, for jumping in to help. Y'all know what Rizzed is? You ever heard that term yet?
I've learned recently what it is. Yeah.
Rizzed, I think it's short for charisma. Or like, you know.
That is correct.
And it's like you get rizzed up or whatever shit like that.
Yeah.
I think I got rizzed by one of my friends, bro. Because let me tell you something. He pulled up, right? Because he just got a new car. Yeah,
I think you might be using this in the wrong context.
Yeah, let's define the word, bro.
Well, how about this? I'll tell you the story and y'all let me know what it is. So one of my homies, he pulled up. He's like, yo, you dressed? I was like, nah, but I could get dressed, right? And he was like, all right, let's go for lunch because he just got a new car and stuff. So he picked me up. We went out to eat and stuff like that. Took me for a drive and all that stuff. I was like, yeah, man, it's a nice car and everything. He was listening to the podcast when I got in there, hyping it up. I was like, damn, that's cool. You a fan and everything. That's cool. And then we went out, got some tacos and stuff. He paid. And then we got home and, he was like...
Yo,
hold on. How you finish it? Hold on.
Stop telling the story like this.
Nah, let him cook. Let him cook.
Hold on. So it wasn't like...
Hold on. Let him...
The tacos were a little pricey, so we ordered guacamole with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was guacamole. We split it. That was cool.
You got money.
Yeah, like we split the chips and everything. And then we went back to his house and we played.
Play Smash?
Yeah, we played Smash.
Niggas played Smash Brothers after that? Okay.
Yeah, we played Smash. We played Smash, and then we played something else too. I forgot what it was.
I'm sure you did.
4?
Nigga played hide the hot dog. Yo.
Anyway, I was feeling kind of sick, so I was like, "Yeah, I don't think let me can you take me back to the crib?" And he's like, "Yeah, ain't no problem." So he took me back to the crib, everything. Like he's like, "Yeah, all right, I feel better." But I don't know. I feel like the whole get dressed thing was kind of like, "Damn, did I get rizzed up?"
I don't know, man. That shit. Okay,
you bird.
All right. Easy as fuck, nigga.
Yeah, that was easy, nigga. That was lightweight. Nigga had his way with you.
Have some standards. Yeah. Have some standards about yourself.
He said, "Yo, he said get dressed." He was excited. I know he was excited about the new car. He really wanted to show me. So I was like, "All right, let me, let's go for a drive."
It was a lie he wanted to show you. I'm sure. How long has been your man?
It's funny you say my man. Say my
I'm
man.
just saying. How long is he?
We just friends, bro. He just go.
I know. That's how it starts. Yeah.
Nah, I've known him for a while. We've been friends for a minute now.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I hope everything work out with y'all, man. It's a good start.
Good start for what? What are you talking about?
I don't know what you talking about.
Is that I'm saying the whole get dressed thing? So what is the definition of Riz? And can y'all tell me, was that a Riz?
Riz, to try to seduce
because I'm not
love
gonna
interest.
Oh shit! Nah,
to try
that's
to
not
attract someone.
That's why I said at the beginning.
All right, come on. Let's rephrase, redact. My fault, B.
Hey,
yo, what the fuck?
Yo, listen.
My fault.
You framed it that way, and the whole story still makes perfect sense.
But the thing that
I'm just saying,
I just because why do niggas make that? See, why do you make that word mean that? Like, if it means charismatic, because it was like, yo, get dressed. I'm like, damn, I never been like told to get dressed before. That's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? That's like charismatic.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not charismatic,
not.
bro. This is not charismatic.
If somebody tell you to get dressed and you get dressed, that's like, all right.
I'm never getting dressed when somebody tell me to get dressed.
Submissive.
It's never happening. Yeah. I'm never getting dressed. Matter of fact, now I'm not going. Don't even. I hope you're not outside. Because it's like I'm not moving, bro. What you mean get dressed? For what? I'm wearing, you know what? I'm going to go, but I'm wearing what I got on. Unless it's cold.
If I pulled up to one of y'all cribs and I was like, yo, get dressed, I'm going to take you out to lunch.
I'm not getting dressed, bro. What that mean? You and me?
Charisma is compelling attractiveness or charm that can inspire devotion in others. That the charisma. Get dressed. That was not.
That nigga.
You can't, if you don't got no charisma, you can't just tell somebody to get dressed and it'll work. I think that's the problem. I think I don't think I have charisma, and that's probably why he wouldn't get dressed. If this was somebody else, if this was Drake, I was like, yo, get
Drake
dressed.
is never telling me to get dressed, bro.
If
like
Drake
I
told
promise,
you to get dressed, would you get dressed? Don't fucking lie.
No, I'm not getting dressed because Drake told me to get dressed.
Bro, you was in his VIP section. What are you talking about, bro? You was having drinks with the nigga. What are you talking about?
Yo, we might have to talk about that. We might have to talk about that.
What are you talking about? You was chilling with him and Ice
What you mean,
Spice.
nigga? You can't. Yeah, you can't leave a 5-minute note and then not talk about it on the pod, nigga.
That's fine. All right, so fuck it. We'll talk about it. It's fine.
Well, answer my question first before you tell the story, because I know it's cap.
Mm-hmm.
If Drake pulled up to your crib and told you to get dressed, are you coming outside dressed?
Where we going?
Oh, so you want to know? You're not just gonna let him be spontaneous. Where you go? I'm taking you out.
It definitely matters where we're going.
I'm taking you out for lunch.
I don't think I'm because I promise you, bro. I'm not.
Yo, Ice Spice with me. I'm
going for sure.
You getting dressed, right?
Yeah. Ice Spice is there. Absolutely. But I'm going for Ice Spice. I'm not.
But that's
Ice Spice.
I'm not going
to. Ice Spice might not even fuck with you. Ice Spice ain't text you, yo, get dressed. Drake text you.
That's why I gotta get my Riz up. The fuck you mean? I gotta start rizzing Ice Spice. The fuck?
Yeah, whatever.
Need a Nike tag.
Clearly, right? That's it.
Tell us about this. Tell us how Drake rizzed you up in your dreams, bro.
All right, so fuck it.
He really did.
It's funny because I don't think it was like that. I really don't.
Yeah, sure, man.
Anyway, so I think it was probably
you
the
better
night
use
of,
every bit of detail.
night. It was the night of or the night after the Apollo show, right? I think I was just on, scrolling TikTok, scrolling Instagram or whatever. He was in New York, right? I ended up falling asleep, right? It's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And I had the most fucking vivid dream that. Did y'all hear that?
No.
It's like a knock at my door. Hold on. Can we pause? All right, one sec.
It's Drake. It's chicken ice.
So I know you ain't about to tell that story right now.
So yeah, I told you come outside 30 minutes ago, right? I told you.
You're over here recording your little podcast.
All right.
Anyway. Start over. Like let's remind us. This is what we're doing. I want the whole story to be fresh. Tell us.
Man, it's kind of faded at this point, but I'm gonna
bullshit, bro.
I'm gonna try to remember all the details.
The best night of your life.
It would have been. That shit was lit.
Yeah,
anyway,
I know. Tell us.
So obviously Drake did the Apollo concert this week. And so I'm just scrolling Instagram, I'm scrolling TikTok, I'm seeing clips and stuff like that from it. And sometimes when you fall asleep, whatever was like the last thing you saw, just kind of like
started with the justification. Started with the justification.
I'm just what is this?
Don't stop trying to sway. Stop trying to sway. Just tell the story. That's it.
All right, cool. So it's not at the concert, it's at some after hours party or whatever. So I'm having a dream that I'm at this event, right? Drake is there, Nori and his like Drink Champs crew is there, Chubbs is there. Drake, Chubbs, Nori, and the Drink Champs crew is in one area, right? They're in like a VIP section or whatever, and they're all extremely fucking intoxicated. I'm in the room and I'm like kind of close to them, but I'm not like in the same area as them or whatever. So there was like Smack from URL was there for some reason too. But anyway, there was like some type of scuffle, right? That had to do with like Nori and somebody from Drake's crew. And it kind of died down kind of quickly, but Nori was still a bit like hyped up. And Nori goes in to like give Drake a hug just to like let him know, nah, we good, right? And so he gives Drake a hug, but he's like overly aggressive.
Hold on, pause. Before you continue, I want to know from this standpoint, are you at the bar? You sipping your drink, you just watching them, right? You just watching the section? Like where were you?
Yeah, I'm literally, I think I'm a part of the press. Like I think I'm one of the people like documenting the night. Because I was close enough and like there wasn't a whole lot of like I wasn't like dancing or anything. I don't even really recall any music being played. I think I was literally just watching them. Like I was just watching that section. Right. But in some type of professional capacity. But anyway.
Okay. Of course.
So yeah, this is going on. People are starting to take out their phones. People are starting to take out their phones and shit like that, right? And like there's all this scuffle. It gets broken up, right? Nori goes in to like give Drake a hug to let him know we good. He hugs Drake, but he's like being like overly aggressive. You know what I'm saying? He's like, and Nori is probably like really fucking like this, right? But he's like,
I can imagine.
Yeah, we good, baby. We good. You know what I'm saying? He's like shaking him real fucking hard, right?
Yeah. And you started to be like, yo, what is he doing, man? Gotta go over there help him.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So he shakes him, and like when he lets him go, Drake trips and like twists his ankle a little bit. And when he twists his ankle, he falls back and like lands on like his back a little bit, right? Nori's back is turned. He doesn't realize like Drake is literally on the floor hurt. And he's like facing Chubbs now. And he's like talking to Chubbs. You know what I'm saying, Chubbs? You know what I'm saying? And Chubbs knocks the shit out of Nori. Just knocks the shit out of him. Clean out. Nori is the fuck sleep.
This nigga was
at
waiting
this point.
for that moment.
I beat the shit out one of these. Niggas don't want to fight no more.
Chubbs knocks the shit out of Nori, right? Nori on the ground sleep. It's more commotion. Everybody's fighting. Smack wasn't in the VIP. Smack jumps over the gate or whatever the little barrier was to like whatever, try to break up the situation. The security now. Everybody's getting involved. Nobody shot, amazingly, right? I was actually super proud of myself.
Put that away.
Even though this is my dream.
P. Diddy in there. Nobody shoot up the place. Why?
So boom, after the commotion gets broke up, right? Nori and the Drink Champs niggas get kicked out, right? Nori and the Drink Champs niggas get kicked out. And the only people still there is like Drake, OVO, Chubbs, all these guys. They still there. The party is now like ramping back up, going back. And at some point, I don't know why, but don't like your voice when you do this. Drake got it in his mind that I assisted in like helping with the scuffle or whatever, right? So Drake comes to me and he's like, yo, come on, come in a section.
You're gonna meet it. Right? You got the whole thing recorded. You can be, you can, right?
Right. So I guess that's what I'm thinking is happening. So I go into the section.
So, get dressed, come into my section.
Now, mind you, Drake is still very intoxicated. He's wild drunk, right? So we just chilling there. Ice Spice pops up, right?
What's just Drake, chilling? What do you mean by chilling? What y'all doing?
Just sitting, chilling. Ice Spice literally sits next to me. Drake hands me the biggest fucking blunt I've ever seen in my fucking life. That shit is like this
R.
big.
Kelly cigar blunt.
Yeah. Basically, like that shit was mad. Pause. That shit was mad big and like filled up. You know what I'm saying?
You put that shit in your mouth.
Ice Spice. This is one thing that I definitely remember. Ice Spice licked it. You know what I'm saying? Like she closed it. So I'm like, oh, I'm smoking this. All right, cool. We lit.
I don't care how big it is. Put that shit.
Whatever happens tonight happens at this point. Boom. Christ. So like Ice Spice licked it, right? So boom, we lighting it. At some point, Drake said he had to go to the bathroom. So he goes to the bathroom, and when he comes back, he's like looking around. He had mad jewels on, obviously. He was shining. And he's like, yo, somebody took one of my rings. Did you take one of my rings? So now I'm offended. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even ask to
easily upset.
I didn't even ask to be in here. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna accuse me of stealing? You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't appreciate his fucking tone with that shit. It's probably why he got into the situation with Nori. But again, not my business.
Throwing shots at Dream Drake.
If somebody wanted to cut this up. This could sound
the shit was mad vivid and detailed, bro. The shit was mad vivid and detailed. I don't typically have dreams that. First of all,
I'm cutting all this dream shit out. I'm gonna add an insert later of me just being like, "Yo, hi, tell me about that one time you was chilling with Drake." Come on, son.
Oh my god, it was that real. It felt that real. And then the next day, I wake up and Drake was in the city. You know what I'm saying? Running around, going through Brooklyn and different spots in Queens and stuff like that. He had the moment in Dipset, so obviously with Dipset, so he's obviously in Harlem for a little bit. It was actually dope to kind of see Drake run around the city like that.
Culture vulture?
So I don't really think it was on some culture vulture shit. I think he probably does.
God forbid that was French Montana.
You just see what he was wearing. He was literally wearing Cameron's drip.
This nigga was cosplaying as a Dipset member, right?
Come on, bro. It was a culture vulture. That's exactly what it is.
But you got to recognize he's.
Oh man.
First of all, no, seriously, he's around my age.
What you don't understand, young blood.
No. He's around my age. He grew up in the early 2000s, right? 2000, 2001, 2002. He witnessed that Cam moment. You know what I'm saying? That Dipset moment, and probably being from Toronto and like living in Memphis for a little bit with his dad, he probably really did idolize. Like Cameron might be the last superstar from New York, like superstar. Like rap superstar. Let's chop that up, right?
Who came first, him or 50?
Cam came first. Cam came first.
50's a superstar, bro.
50 is a superstar, for sure. 50, I guess then Kanye, right? Because Kanye came after 50. Right? Kanye came in 04 and 50 came in 03. So yeah, I guess it would have been Kanye then. But still. And then obviously Drake, right? Drake is a superstar.
That's Kanye out of a technicality, though.
You think so? I think graduation era Kanye
is
the biggest star. I've ever seen in rap.
But he's Chicago though. Like you're not gonna take like the fact that like he's Chicago. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that kind of overshot. I get you though.
I think that global, when he does the Daft Punk shit and he's doing like these dance records and turning them into hip hop records, that 2008 Kanye, bro, I don't think there's been a bigger rap star than that version of Kanye. The one with the fucking curtain shades and shit like that. That's a character.
Oh, I thought we were just talking about like out of New York though. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You said New York superstars, right?
Yeah. Sure. So yeah, I guess it would have been 50 then. It would have been 50. But I don't think there's rap superstars at all anymore. We talked about the if we had like a Def Jam Vendetta today, like who would be on the list? Like who would, before you had these very distinctive characters, right? You had the Ghostface Killers, Method Man, Snoop Dogg, all of these guys. I don't think, do we have that anymore, you think?
I think so.
Enough to make a roster?
Hold on. Because what about Nicki?
So.
Nicki?
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
She's a superstar.
Yeah, she's a superstar.
She's a superstar in the same way like Mickie James is a superstar. But like, yeah, I guess. Yes, the wrestler. It's just like, okay, I'm just, because Mickie James is not The Rock. Mickie James is not like, you understand what I'm saying? She's not John Cena. She's a superstar in the sense of like the wrestling, right? But I don't think she's like a global superstar. I really don't.
Household name.
What?
Right.
She's definitely a household name.
But you understand what I'm saying about that white.
I know what you mean. I definitely understand I understand the comparison you're making, but I just disagree. But I know what you're saying.
What was Nicki's moment? A year, where it was like
a Dungeon Dragon.
Yeah, Roman's Revenge. Her verse on Monster.
I would disagree.
Moment for Life.
I would disagree with all of that. I think it was like the My Chick Bad 5-star chick era. Like I think that was her moment. It was like 2 summers later. Like I really don't think that that 09, 2010
Super Bass.
Nicki, that point, that 012
when she was doing like the pop shit,
2013, right?
Spaceships,
when she was the pink hair, straight up silver wrestling style costumes and shit like that. Like I think that's when she was at her biggest, like white hot. You couldn't walk around without seeing Nicki.
And you don't think that
like,
at that point she was
still.
You don't think at that point she was like a superstar though?
No, I don't think she had reached the level. Right. This is interesting because we actually we're running into 2 of the topics we wanted to bring up. One, the Drake Apollo set, and also the 50 Cent Impact Eminem conversation, right? So segue into one of them.
Which by any means the segue into that for sure.
Yeah, so 50 Cent the other day, he was on one of these radio stations. I'm sorry, I don't remember which one between the 2 major ones in New York, which ones he was on. But he said that Eminem in hip hop is more, or for hip hop, is more impactful than Jay-Z. And I wanted to know what you guys thought. I said that I kind of agreed. If we're just talking based off of impact, yes.
We've talked about impact before on this podcast. Yeah. So
so many times, and you can start so many arguments.
Well, maybe I was there, maybe I wasn't, but I think Lil Wayne is the most.
You definitely were there.
I think Lil Wayne is the most impactful rapper of all time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Lil Wayne, because I don't think there's anybody that is not influenced by Lil Wayne that exists today, right? Whether it's the look, whether it's the rap style, right? There's a Lil Wayne in you somewhere.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Anyway, sliding past
Lil Wayne in you.
So now, all right. So
if you are an MC today, then yeah, you've been influenced by Lil Wayne. Period.
All right. So if we're talking about that version of impact, maybe, but still, I kind of see it being more so Eminem, because there was a whole era like when Tyler the Creator was coming up. There was some other groups, or not even a group. It's like any white MC coming up. Like I feel like
the Machine Gun Kellys,
Machine Gun
NFs.
Kellys, all them niggas. But like, I don't. That's not the impact I necessarily think that 50 Cent was referring to. I think he meant the impact for hip hop in terms of making it the mainstream genre that it is today. And, maybe it could be just because the fact that Eminem was white and he was, just more appealing to the rest of the world because of that. People were willing to give hip hop or rap a chance because, there's a white guy that's good at doing it. Let's check it out. Even in the black culture, oh shit, there's a white boy that's like really nice. Let's go check him out. I feel like
what's funny though is I don't think Eminem was really considered a dope MC until his second album. When he first came out, he was a shock MC. Like it was literally just about him saying the wildest shit he could possibly say and like making fun of Christina Aguilera and
but those songs were some of the biggest songs in the entire world. Like
they were.
Like I'm some shady. Like that was off the first one, right?
The real Slim Shady is on the second album. His first one was My Name Is. My Name Is, and he had the 9 Inch Nails line, and he had, just lines about people, right? And then on that second album, he's shitting on Will Smith. Will Smith, they got a cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do, so fuck him. Like, it was just like, yo, what is wrong with him, bro? Why is he wilding on everybody?
Yeah, I feel he just created a whole separate, like, not a genre, but a whole nother, like, style of hip-hop that so many people are still mimicking to this day. How many artists can you say sound like Jay-Z? Or how many artists can you say makes the same, like it's just comparable to Jay-Z in that sense of style?
The funny thing is, I think the Jay-Z era of influence is dead. Like I think it's more so that because you can't tell me Rick Ross wasn't influenced by Jay-Z. You can't tell me Jeezy wasn't influenced by Jay-Z.
The people that rapping like them are in totally different, like, because when I think about Jay-Z's style, it's like anybody that's going to get close to that in the future are like people that's like maybe on Griselda or like somebody or some people are along those lines or rapping like that type of talk that'll eventually get there. But like,
so let's be clear. When we talk about Jay-Z and impact and rapping like Jay-Z, we're talking about coke rap. Like we're talking about cocaine rap. Before,
did he rap about coke and like all of his songs? Like was mostly his subject matter?
Yeah, for sure.
Early
he was
shit,
a hustler.
For sure.
That was his early shit was like the hustler shit. So there was nobody rapped about cocaine or drugs until Raekwon did it on the Purple tape, right? That wasn't the it was about, are you the best MC? Can you rock the party? There was shit like The Message, and then it became like super aggressive shit. Who was the most gangster? Drug dealers wasn't the shit yet. But when Raekwon came out with the Purple tape, he was rapping about cocaine. He was rapping about selling drugs, right? And then Jay-Z dropped Reasonable Doubt. The Reasonable Doubt album was not that fucking popular, but he got on he had Ain't No Nigga. Ain't No Nigga is like on that first album. Certain songs kind of took off a little bit. He got on a few soundtracks, and then that type of rap became more popular. Listen to Biggie's first album and then listen to his second album. Biggie's first album is all aggression. It's all like gangster shit. He wasn't a smooth type dude until that second album. That shit, because it wasn't popular yet.
But it's also like his lifestyle. Like his lifestyle wasn't the same in the first and the second. So like he's gonna have different stuff to talk about.
Sure, yeah,
that's just what I think. But the same thing goes to say with Jay.
But Hov came out like that. He literally and he mentioned it on. He's like, I dropped the first LP, y'all all lamed out. Didn't really appreciate it until the second one came out. Like that was kind of part of the whole thing. And then niggas really started rapping like that. Niggas started rapping about drugs and meeting the plugs and all that stuff. That shit was brand fucking new. That shit was not what niggas was doing in the early 90s. So yeah, that era is so the Jeezys, the Rick Rosses, the Pusha T's, all of those hustler rappers, they got that blueprint off of Can't Knock the Hustle and shit like that. So yeah, that was a decent era, but I think all the drug dealing niggas are kind of
these white boys is never gonna stop rapping about how much they hate their moms.
That's true. That's true.
And that is the influence, I think, of Eminem. He's going to be regarded as, you know, people put him up there as the greatest MC ever, as, you know, the greatest rapper of all time. Maybe not in our, maybe, yeah. I mean, you know, maybe not in our personal list. We wouldn't put him in our top 10, but he's in a lot of people. I would say most people's tops. If we're being honest. And I just think his style of rap, people wanting to rap fast, and you could say like that's not the style he engineered. Like he's not the originator of that. But we could say a lot of people do it because of him. Like, you know, he made it a hot line. I made it a hot song. That type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So that style, I think, is never going to go away. The style of fast rap is always going to be around it since its inception. And just the fact that, like, when white boys get into hip hop, they go to Eminem, and they are always going to go to Eminem. Whereas, not for nothing, Jay-Z is not going to be the person that people go to when they want to dive into hip hop forever. It's probably not like how it is now. It's probably not like that now. But if a white boy wants to start getting into rap music, the first person they're going to look up is most likely Eminem.
Yeah, I agree, but I also think at the first of all, Eminem's influence is greater than just white rappers, right? It's also, like you said, the Tylers, you know what I'm saying? It's really anybody that's
dark,
really like other,
twisted, you know, like rap style.
That's part of that dark shit, right? Tech Nine and those kind of dudes. You know, they're all kind of from the same tree, which is really the Red Man tree, but I'm not gonna get like all into that shit.
Yeah, I mean, but, Eminem even said it. He said Reggie one of the greatest.
Yeah, that was definitely off the Red Man tree, you know, the kind of dark shit or whatever.
Jersey.
But
Jersey.
I think for the most part, I think for me, Lil Wayne eclipses all of them. I think Lil Wayne eclipses all of them when it comes to impact and when it comes to like, because I think the ripples are being felt 15 years after his peak, which, you know, it's been 15 years.
When we talk,
it's still.
But is that him or is that just like industry purposes? Because think about it, like
industry, like riding a sound or something.
Exactly, like industry in terms of like seeing how much success that had to do with him. Like, is it the people that listen to the music dictating what they like and that's what follows, or is it like literally the industry?
Wayne was the first superstar with face tattoos. Wayne was the first superstar to tat up his whole body, right? The dreads, the face tattoos, the skateboarding, right? Like the you know, the truck, like the, not saying he like, you know, that skater aesthetic, that white boy aesthetic, but like in a street nigga. So there's no Trippie Redd. There's no Playboy Cardi. There's no Lil Uzi Vert. Without like, and these are dudes that came in 2016, 17, 18.
Yeah.
10 years after his, like, Hove came out in 96. Hove's biggest moment was in 2003, right? That's when he dropped the Black Album, or 2001 rather, with the Blueprint. There's nobody in 2011 that was still trying to rap like Hove in 2011. There's nobody in I guess around that same time that was still trying to rap like Eminem or look like Eminem. I think Lil Wayne in 2023, you still got to use that blueprint if you're going to be successful.
Question when in terms of when referring to impact, is it important in the long run to remember, you know, if you're remembered as the originator, like, because Wayne is always going to be, you know, the blueprint for a lot of these rappers. Like he said it, you know, he's the apex, you know, all these niggas with dreadlocks, face tats and all that shit. He said it himself. Does it add to the impact if they were just remember though, like where it came from? Because you know, like 10 years from now or so, what if people are talking about Young Thug in that regard? You know, they're thinking that like he's the guy that all these younger rappers are influenced now because of. Not knowing that it's really Lil Wayne. So is it important to always be remembered as that originator when it comes to impact?
They're gonna have to reconcile the fact that Young Thug came out with an album called Barter 6 after Wayne came out with Carter 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, so and Carter 5 eventually. So Young Thug's influenced clearly by Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You know, so it's I think that's why it's important for like younger people to like listen to old records, old rappers, right? And just kind of make sure those stories are being told. And that's really just on the culture itself to like make sure those lines are still very clear. But when you just kind of there's a through line when you go back and talk about who was influential and who wasn't. Yes, you can hear modes of Big Daddy Kane in Jay-Z, but Big Daddy Kane is not the impact. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's just not the case. So you'd have to same
There's
thing with
just so
like
much
Snoop
that
Dogg.
comes
Snoop
with it.
Dogg sounds like Slick Rick. Yeah, it's just. But
Snoop
I
Dogg
think
might
there's
be
a
the
very clear
biggest
line.
superstar rapper ever, if we're being clear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And again, it came with an aesthetic, a look, a sound that you couldn't replicate. Nobody could do that shit but him. It was all him.
But would you
And
say Snoop is the most influential then? Since he's clearly the biggest star, the most. Would you say the biggest ambassador for hip hop? He makes hip hop cool.
He hasn't been relevant in 20 years. He hasn't been relevant in 20 years musically. He caught one record in 2007 with that sexual seduction shit, and it wasn't. Before that, it was "Drop It Like It's Hot," and "Beautiful," which was on that same album. And then before that, you're talking about like Tupac.
Yeah.
So it's just Snoop has always been a good rapper, but he was never the best rapper, and he was never like again his aesthetic and his appearance plays very largely in like him being so identifiable.
Do you think if he still cared about or like I think a lot of the artists that like are kind of, legacies or like older artists now can be kind of like revived or kind of like gain a new reach from like working with artists that are like newer acts. Kind of like when, how Busta was kind of like revived with Look at Me Now. Or like, who give me somebody else who could be on like a record
who had like a second win.
Yeah, kind of like like it's you're introducing like them to a whole new crowd to allow people who might have never listened to like Busta Rhymes discography are now are practicing his whole verse to know that shit at a party or impress somebody at like something of that nature. It's like you're now listening to Busta Rhymes. Now you can deep dive into the rest of his stuff because of how much you enjoyed him on this one record.
That's a good question. I'm not. That's shit.
It's not a lot of people that get to go through that, right? But like,
right.
If it's possible, like
to get a new fan base,
right?
Like a lot of the legacy acts have their old fan base still fucking with them, but
SZA,
like a Nas or somebody.
Yeah, even though he's rest in peace, ODB. Like if ODB was still alive, SZA having him on his album would have been like, whoa,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you introduce. Honestly, it might still do a lot for people who like might have like liked what he did or like on an album, like what he could, because it wasn't really a verse. It was more so just like like voice notes or something like that, but something of his personality. They might still be like, oh, who is this ODB person? Go and listen to his old discography. You know what I'm saying? Get something from there maybe. So I don't know. I think if Snoop were to like, he could catch something else new. Like if somebody was like, yeah, I really want an album, I want a record with Snoop, then I'm gonna do this. Logic tried to do it. I mean, Wiz,
he kind of caught a little bit of a second when Snoop did with Wiz. When you think about it, right? When they did like the Mac and Devin go to high school shit. Yeah, they had that Young, Wild and Free record. That was a pretty.
That song was pretty. That song was everywhere.
Yeah, it was pretty good, pretty big record, and that was like 2012, right? So they kind of did link on that. So I guess that's one example of second win type shit.
Okay,
I can't think of many though. I'm struggling.
But I think we talked a lot about this, so I think we could, probably shift and stuff. Overall, though, I definitely see your point, though, D, that Eminem is kind of like probably more influential, just because I think the people that have come from the
I think influence and impact are two different things,
impactful.
though.
Okay, yeah. I think honestly though, same thing though. I think, or even influential. If it's influential, I still think Eminem, just because of how many people are still looking to them in terms of like their style of music to progress and grow and be like another artist. Like I kind of match that style. I think that people are still kind of reaching for that more than maybe the people that. And now it's kind of like almost like a weird like rap genetic thing where it's like now the people that look up to Tyler are, you know, kind of also looking up to Eminem in that sense. It's like if you look up to Tyler, you look up to Eminem. So it's like roots and stuff like that. It's levels to it. So
I just think I just see influence as more as like what you're doing for me, and impact more as what you have done for me, like in totality. And influence is like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't make any sense, but
I think
we can move on.
I mean, we could.
So when last thing, 50 said he's gonna be releasing music at some point this year. So
I don't think I want that, to be honest.
I'm interested to see because his last few attempts. Now, hold on.
50 hasn't had a good album since.
No, he hasn't had a good album, but goddamn, that Power theme was a hit. That Power theme was fire, bro. Big Rich Town? Nah, son. Play that shit. Yo, play that shit in the club,
No,
nigga.
don't get me wrong. It's fire, but
that shit goes crazy, boy. So I definitely am interested to see if he can, you know, what can he do in today's game and with his same, you know, because he's not as big of a star, but he's a different type of star than he was, right? He's got a different set of marketing tools, a different set of, you know, influence, really, right? Because he's done TV so much. I'm really interested to see what he can come up with and what does it do? And what does he do with that type of stream? So, yeah, we'll see.
Yo, where the fuck does Mr. Beast get all this money from?
I'm not gonna hold you.
Us.
I have no idea who Mr. Beast is. I'm not gonna hold
Mr. Beast is this YouTuber. I think he has to be some type of plant, bro. This nigga came out of fucking nowhere. It seems like.
I don't think he came out of nowhere.
So basically, this nigga Mr. Beast, they said he's the pioneer for videos that center around super expensive stunts. And if you literally just scroll down his account, bro, I survived 50 hours in Antarctica. 100 kids versus 100 adults for $500,000. Last to take hands off jet keeps it. Survive 100 days in circle, win up $500,000. I hunted 100 people. I survived a plane crash. So you're telling me he faked an entire plane crash for the sake of a YouTube video? Who is this nigga?
Yeah, I don't think he's real, man. I think he's an AI, man, for sure. Like I think he's definitely one of those just test subjects. They gotta be they're out there already, man. They're absolutely out there already. Motherfuckers who are just like personalities. You will never see them in person. It's just fucking holograms and shit like that. You know.
Or like just all stage setup. It could just be Hollywood shit. It could just be like a studio.
Bro, that's a lot of people to be in on it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why it's so possible. It's because you're like, damn, nah, there's no way this can't be fake. And then
like some what's it called? Nathan Fielder shit.
Yeah. See? Like, there's no way that they're gonna spend this much time doing this, and then they just do. And that's like why it's so impactful. So I don't know, man.
God.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know about y'all, but like being that like we're all creatives and we all have like been in different parts of like, you know, the media industry, I don't believe a lot of shit that I see on the internet.
Yeah,
to be honest with
you don't believe anybody's
age. A lot of the shit that I be seeing on YouTube. No, I definitely don't believe anybody's age for sure. Like age is like I definitely think that people lie about all the time. I don't think a lot of these skits, a lot of these shits where people just be out here, oh, I'm gonna go spend my time. I'm going to a hood in Walmart. I don't think that should be real. Like a lot of that shit, I don't think.
I don't think it's fake. I have much worse takes than that. I think certain shit be timed. You know, I think there's certain periods in which it's beneficial to rile up society. Like, I think there's certain things that happen in the media that are very well timed, and they're timed like that on purpose. And it seems like they don't happen at all until the perfect time,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So
This should get dark.
I'm just saying, like, you know, it's the January 2023. Certain things are happening in the media right now that are about to be a very big deal on every network. There's already major billion-dollar corporations making statements about said event. And it's very interesting that this is happening right when motherfuckers' campaigns is about to start. I just find that interesting. And it's like, was it not happening last summer? Or was it just not a big deal? And I don't remember the NBA or the NFL making statements about police brutality 6 months ago. And it just so happens that right when we're about to start, you know, I just find it interesting. There's been a couple of
No, you're right.
there's been a couple
You're
of
right.
incidents
Definitely.
with assault rifles as well. Just so happened, like last week, just so happened against marginalized groups. Okay.
You're right. You're right. It gets heavy. There's definitely a period. Nah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely
Just
right.
saying, I've been around long enough to where like this shit ain't, you know, it's just not. I'm not about to be enraged about shit. I don't believe none of you niggas about shit. I really don't. You know, so
yeah. Did y'all hear about what's going on with Tinder and Hinge?
No.
All right, so Tinder and Hinge are working on different like functions or like subscriptions, I should say, because like they both have subscriptions where you pay more, you get like more functions and shit like that. So for Hinge, it's $60 a month, and you're able to get like more matches, or I guess like you get access to like different like functions and all that stuff is subscription based. And Tinder is $500 a month.
Fuck.
It helps you get more matches. It basically expands your reach
for
of the
$500.
place that you're
For God damn it, we on a pod. I can't. Yo, bleep this.
Oh, man. Why did you just not say it? I just finding a way to say it.
You gotta get this off the
I gotta
chest.
get this off.
He's like, I gotta say how I'm gonna say it. You do your job.
For $500. Like we not doing that. We not doing it. For $500? I paid $500. Just
bro, we try to get guests on this pod, bro. We literally we're literally in the space of
For
rebranding. Sure. Like or branding. You can't.
I know, but it was there. It was gonna be there, and for $500, yeah, nah.
Don't say it again.
I'm not gonna say it again. But I'm not rizzing nobody after I spent $500.
If I spend $500 and I fly you out, you ain't. I'm yeah, you're terrible.
Yo, y'all niggas is still going?
I tapped in. I fucked up. I tapped in. I should have. You're right. I tapped in.
Shit.
But anyway, yes, Tinder and Hinge are doing this so people could give subscriptions and they could like get more matches and they
not
can,
clipping that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, that's gotta go.
That shit might get deleted.
A lot of that's gotta go.
That shit might get deleted.
Yeah, bro. Yo, TikTok is taking us. Yo, we'll get to that eventually another time.
Oh yeah,
but like,
yeah.
We can't even post
Can't
clips
even
that we
post
do on
shit.
TikTok.
Yeah,
Which one was that,
bro?
I thought it
was the one we was talking about Passion of the Christ.
Oh,
that was a hilarious
Passion
clip.
of the Christ.
That was a hilarious clip, though.
Bro, like I be seeing worse clips on there, but we ain't gotta get into that. TikTok a little racist. I think it might be in my account. I might need to make a whole new TikTok account just for the pod with like a fresh, just so we can like get that out there. Because I think my account is definitely on the watch.
I got
list.
banned on Twitter for
Anyway.
using the same Chrome. Like I made a whole different account, but then I logged into it on the same Chrome that I was using from the other account, and I got banned on that one too. Like, nah, you the same nigga. Like we know you, we know who you are, bro.
The IP
Yeah, we know who you
yeah.
are, son. You're not gonna sneak around.
Yeah.
So I got to use Twitter on Microsoft Edge. Unfortunately, it's trash.
What the fuck?
So just initial thoughts about this whole Tinder Hinge situations.
Hod was correct about it being difficult to
Leave
date.
something.
Bro, that is insane. Because I remember they used to have the what was it, the gold, whatever, so you could see like who liked you or whatever, and that was like the thing. And I was like, what? How much? 5, if that? Nigga, 500 now? That's crazy.
I can't imagine what the benefit actually is. I can't imagine.
Like,
Well, I don't.
are
honestly,
you gonna tell the person you eventually like? Yo, who's Tinder making these apps? Like, who's Tinder making this app for nowadays? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
You're not hoping that they find love. You hoping that they stay miserable, so they keep paying this every single month.
Niggas gotta just start fucking with the bitches at their jobs again. Like, let's just get back to that. You know what I'm saying? This whole internet thing is just not working out. I don't think it's better than like, go to church. Like, do something else. You know what I'm saying? Become somebody's big brother. Go to the courts. You know what I'm saying? Find a little boy with a single mother, and you know what I'm saying? Like, work it out. I don't think have y'all ever dated online? Like literally like found a date online? I've never done.
Yeah. That's how I met my girl.
Really? Online?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think
documented.
That's crazy.
I think I told that story on the pod.
You sure did.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
My boy too. He found his wife on Tinder. I don't even like that phrase. He found his wife on Tinder. but they met.
I swiped.
They found each other.
Just let me tell you, when I tell my kids how me and her met, I swiped hard, buddy. I swiped hard and mighty. Hoping.
Actually, when I swiped, I closed out the app.
I just knew it
because I knew.
If I didn't match with her, I wasn't gonna use the app no more.
He's like, but Daddy, why didn't you just swipe up for the super like? Then what?
He's like, son. Well, now that the app's now it's different than what it was when I used it. Now it's $1,000 to super like.
You kids will never understand what it was like. How hard it was for us. We had to swipe right and then wait. Nah, man.
But imagine what it's gonna be like for them, bro. Imagine for our fucking kids.
That's it.
It's gonna be like, it's gonna be like, you don't even get to swipe right. You get like a certain amount of people. You got to choose from like 100 people.
That shit gonna be in it.
Kids gonna be rich by then. These young kids getting more money the more the younger they get.
That shit's gonna be in the metaverse,
Sure,
bro.
hope
Like
so.
it's not even gonna be pictures. Like you literally are gonna be able to go someplace and like be there. But you're in fucking Kansas and she's in fucking LA or some shit like that. But y'all in the same place in the metaverse. And like y'all literally,
That's true.
People are going to date
That's
in the
true.
metaverse and like only in the metaverse.
That's
Never
probably why they
actually
charge
meet
them so
each
much
other.
right now.
Yeah.
Get the money for it.
That's in that.
So what are your thoughts on it, Steve?
Is that still long distance?
Is
that still like a long distance relationship? If y'all
Absolutely.
date in the metaverse, you got the haptic feedback shit. You know what I'm saying? The vest and all of that.
Hey, Paul. So you never had an e-girlfriend? Hot? You never had like a girlfriend that was just online?
I did, but it wasn't through a dating app. It was through a social app.
Yeah, like you talking about like like on on
like
AIM or some
MySpace shit like that. You meet somebody on a message board or in a chat room, and then y'all exchange socials.
Let's pocket this. I'm gonna write this one down.
Please, let's save this for another time.
Yeah,
because I got some dark stories about this,
bro. Before pictures,
fucking RuneScape, fuck RuneScape, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo,
let's pocket this. We're gonna get into it. But my general thought about the whole subscription based with Tinder and I'm about to say Tinder and Hinder. Tinder and
they
Hinge.
are hindrance. Fuck.
Yeah. I think you kind of hit it on the you hit it on the head, D. It's like the lonely people are kind of gonna be the ones that get fucked. Because it's like you're spending all this money, and then you're gonna realize it's not the fact that people not seeing you. It's the fact that people don't want to see you. Like that's it. It's not that you're not getting enough options, like paying that money to like expand your reach and stuff like that. I think you just I don't know. You just don't got it. Some people get it, some people got it, and you just
I didn't
you
even
maybe
know
don't.
there was a I didn't
And-
know there was like an algorithm that they could set. I thought it was just literally whoever had the app in that region that you were looking for. You know, because you
It
can
probably used to be like that.
Probably.
But now it's like the more you use it, the more like options you're gonna get because like you're active and stuff like that. So they probably prioritize the people that like use it frequently.
Y'all ever capped on them dating sites? Your height,
Hell
anything,
yeah, bro. Hell yeah,
money?
bro.
Oh, have
I said I
I?
was 5'11", 5'10".
Yeah,
I'm 5'8" and 3/4, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm 5'10". I've been 5'11" though for a few years now. I'll be 6 foot soon.
Oh man, I've never been on a dating app in my life. I wouldn't even know how. So is that crazy?
I was on all of them.
I hope you get to try it and share your experience with us.
Do y'all think it would? Do y'all think just knowing me as much as y'all do y'all think I would be successful on a? Because I'm not.
I think you would hate it.
I'm not. Because my thing is this. It feels very transactional. It does. It feels like
exactly some shit I would expect you to say too.
It does. It feels transactional.
You'd hate that shit.
Like, how do you find? Literally, how do ugly people, right? How are they successful on these apps? Because it's
by humbling themselves.
You got to know how to catch people with like a message. Like, did you slide in people's DMs? Huh?
Have I?
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's kind of like that. Like if you slid in people's DMs, it's kind of like you have to find something that's like gonna
gotta
I'm
rizz
not talking
them
about
up.
people that you know already. You gotta rizz them up. Not people that you know already. People that like you literally like maybe you've seen their profile. You're like let me.
I've never
send it.
gotten a girlfriend or any type of relationship popping off of like
Somebody
that I didn't already know. I've never done it. I don't think. It's just not my style. You know what I'm saying? It's not my personal style. I've never met a chick at a club and then I've met a chick at a club, got the number, text, call or whatever, but that shit never like went to a second date because there's too many like factors beyond that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just
So I think with dating apps it's a little different, specifically like Hinge, because like you can almost see what it is. Like that kind of one, like on Hinge, you can like comment on a picture or like comment on something that like one of the prompts, like you get like 3 or 4 prompts or something, and you can like kind of like comment on that, and you can go based off of that to spark a conversation. Like you can respond to that, and that's what gets sent to their inbox. So you kind of have something to go off of. Tinder's a little different. You have the bio, you can go off of that, but you only can message after you've matched. Hinge is like you can send that you're interested with a message kind of thing. So,
I'm sure there's a lot of science and motherfuckers who got paid a lot of money to like, figure out the best way to like make this intuitive for people, right? So, Yeah,
the first part I think is just being a good a good conversationalist, being able to say something that will capture their attention. That's kind of like where and which could be fun. When I was on them, I was having fun. I think like even if they wasn't like
I think
even if it didn't work, it was still fun to try, because it's like it's low stakes. I think
I've seen people like have like courses for like how to get Tinder matches or how to get Hinge matches and stuff like that. People like
that's so dumb.
People sell that shit like it's a
much.
product, bro. I don't know. It's weird.
It's too much, and it's not going to work in the long run. But if you're not looking for the long run, then it's fine. But anyway, that's all I have for that. D, what's going on with LeBron? You said you had something for LeBron.
Not too much. He's closing in on what's it called, Kareem's record, scoring record.
Big shout
Personally,
out to
I don't think. Yeah, big shout out to Bron. I don't think that motherfucker's gonna get broken.
Are you insane? He's like 120 points away from it. He's got 30 games
when he breaks
left.
it. I said when he breaks it.
When he breaks it.
Nobody's gonna break it after LeBron. Because the career that he's had, I don't think so. It's unparalleled. Lucas already on record saying, I don't want to play that long. Kevin Durant, he could retire any fucking year now.
Yeah, it's almost over for Kevin.
And Kevin Durant is probably the greatest scorer we've seen in the last like 10 years or so, like the last decade. Like the guy, like when it came to like he's the closest superstar to LeBron James in this LeBron James era. And he's not anywhere near close in terms of scoring.
I agree.
And he's a scorer.
I agree, but the way, I mean, shit, just look at this year. How many motherfuckers have had multiple 40-point games, 50-point games, and shit like that? It's going to get to the point where, like, it's so not so easy to score, but it's just so prevalent. Somebody's going to, like, have, like, a 40 points per game season.
I understand that, but LeBron is still the youngest player to get to each 1,000-point mark.
Yep.
That has not changed. So that says that right now, nobody is on pace to even come close.
But he also got into the league when he was 18. You know, he skipped college. So
That's true. Yeah.
I don't think is that rule still in place? Like, can you go straight from the league? I think you got to be 1 year removed, right? Because that's why Cats is going to.
I think so.
Like,
yeah. Right now, I know as of right now, yes, but they're trying to. They talked about changing it, but I don't think it's going to change. I don't think it should change. Either.
I think they're going to stick with the 1 year remove thing, and so no one can
go
start.
I'd like to see the G League. I'd like to see more players in the G League for sure, rather than college.
The two best, the three best players under NBA sports right now are not in college. Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson, and then the two Thompson brothers, Osor and Amon. Well, 4 players then. 4 players, none of them are in college. They're all going to go 1 through 4, period. So it's already turning. But yeah, as long as it's like 1 year removed from high school, no one's going to be able to catch LeBron at all.
But even if so, you also have to have luck on your side because you got to be healthy your entire career. LeBron never went down for a super long period of time.
Right.
The longest I think I've ever seen LeBron go down was recently when he was with the Lakers.
Yeah, and it wasn't even 3 months. I think it was like maybe 4 weeks with a leg injury. He had a quad injury or something like that. The other aspect of it is, you know, getting to the finals 10 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? Whether he won or not, fuck that. Yeah. You got to play a lot of games.
That goes towards the overall scoring record, which he already passed, like playoffs and regular season included. This is just for the regular season.
Is it just for the regular season? Because I thought.
Yeah. He already passed the
total points.
No, he passed that last year. I want to say, or 2 years ago.
I didn't know it was only regular season counted. I thought the 38 like 139 or something like that. I think that's the record for Kareem. I thought those included playoffs. Okay, well, fuck it. 38, 387.
Shout out to LeBron. I don't think we'll ever see anything like this again. I also saw, I think, one of those stupid stats where he has like the longest streak of 10 or more points in a game.
Yes.
He's also up by like 800 games or something, or 1,000 games ahead.
One of those stats.
Yeah.
That's dope though. Good for him, man. Like, it's like, and it's also, but like, if nobody's gonna be able to break it, doesn't that mean that like the stat will kind of be obsolete one day? If like, who's gonna keep looking at that stat if there's never any?
It'll always be there.
Have a chance.
No.
The same way that
I don't think it'll be obsolete.
That's still a bar, like, you know, for somebody to want to get to one day. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to be great, you want to try to go for that.
I mean, Hank Aaron's a home run record just got broke recently, like officially, right? Because I don't think. No, I'm sorry, not Hank Aaron. Mickey Mantle? Was it Mickey Mantle? Aaron, whose record did Aaron Judge break?
Whatever Aaron Judge broke, the single season record or something like that, or the single season American League AL home run record.
Because I think technically everybody else that broke the record was juiced up. So they don't
Barry
count
Bonds
that.
had like 73, something like that.
Yeah, he was wild.
Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa,
That nigga head was
No,
this
he
big.
passed.
That nigga head was this big that year. That nigga looked like fucking Mandark. That shit was crazy. I think the most unbreakable record though is AC Green, believe it or not.
What record is that?
Most games played without an absence. How many y'all think it was?
Well, like
I want to
games played in a row
say
in the NBA.
82 games in a season. I'm not
Yeah,
sure how
that's
many were when he was
87.
playing, but I want to say let's give him at least 3 seasons, so somewhere in that 240, 250 range.
Okay. What do you think, Tren?
I was gonna say something lower, probably. Like, what do you mean by absence? Like, without like
He played
didn't
at
miss a game.
least
They-
he played at least 10 minutes in each game. Every game he was available for. No injuries. You can't be injured. Can't be coached. Do not play coach's decision. None of that. You had to get in the game.
give me 150.
AC Green played in 1,112 games in a row.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry,
For a while.
1,192 games. 1,192 games in a row.
How many seasons? How many years?
He did that over 15 seasons. No, I'm sorry. 15 seasons from November 1986 till April 2001.
See, that's one of those records. Any type of record like that,
Nobody ever break
it's
that
very
record.
hard to beat
Yeah,
that
nobody ever break
because
that
it's
record,
like
bro.
it's literally like one of those like how many days until we had an accident. Like it's one of those things. It's like if you mess up one time, your shit goes down to zero.
exactly.
Like you start over. So it's like you gotta really just be on top of that shit. You have to actually be like trying to break that stat in order to break it. Like there's
for
no
sure.
other way.
That's
Like there's no other
imagine
way.
you get to 1,187, bro, and like your shit, your knee is killing you. Your shit is on fire, bro. You gotta go. You gotta play, son. You gotta play. That's crazy.
There's a movie in there somewhere. There's some sort of like film about
Moses
this somewhere.
Malone has the most offensive rebounds, 6,731. John Stockton, 15,806 career assists.
That's gonna be tough.
LeBron James, 1,067 games of double-digit scoring. That's what you're talking about with the at least 10 points. Hakeem has 3,830 blocks. Mark Eaton holds the record for most blocks per game in a season, which is 5.5. That's crazy.
I beat that with my player.
Right?
Smack that shit off the backboard.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, some of
What
those
else we got,
some of
man?
those records I don't think are gonna be broken
Yeah.
for sure.
How you liking Velma, D? Tell me about Velma. What's going on
That
with
shit
them?
trash. I thought, not for nothing. When people were first talking shit about it, I thought it was
Like, it
because
can't be that bad.
nah, because I thought people were just mad that Velma was she
South
wasn't
Asian.
white. They made
Yeah.
Shaggy black and not a stoner.
Which I think is intentional, by the way.
I
They
think
did that on
I
purpose,
think it's
but-
a missed opportunity if you ask me. Because what they're making Scooby like a person,
Yep, Scooby is a person.
like she's
I'm
not a
sure.
dog. That's a missed opportunity to me. Scooby should be a dog, but like a regular ass dog, right? Shaggy should still be a stoner, and whenever he gets high, that's the only time he sees Scooby talk. But he's the only person that can understand him, and I think that would be that.
I
would
feel like that was the original plot. I feel like it wasn't until later seasons that Fred, Daphne, and Velma could hear this nigga. I thought Shaggy was the only one that could hear him. I remember there was a crossover episode with Johnny Bravo where he actually looks at them and is like, y'all understand what the dog says? Like that shit was mad funny in the
What the fuck is good, y'all, man? Yo, hand me some of them Scooby snacks, man. What y'all eating over there?
even that shit, the Scooby snacks. This nigga Shaggy was eating dog snacks, bro. Like, how high did you have to be to eat dog snacks? Those were Scooby
Nigga, that's for the
snacks.
dog.
Yeah. This nigga was dead ass eating them shits too, bro. That shit's crazy.
no, but that show was
Big ass
ass.
sandwiches.
That show, I thought people were
Yeah,
just being
two-pack.
racist at first, but nah, I understand. I get it.
I
That
knew-
shit
Why
trash.
can't both exist?
I knew it was real.
I think it's both. I think there's people that hate it because of the blackness, but also hate it because it's bad.
And that was justified.
Yeah, that was justified.
I knew it was real because a lot of the people that were disliking it were also people of South Asian descent. So like it was a lot. You know, Mindy Kaling is the one who's like heading up the show. And
man.
like,
and I don't
people
like her.
have
That's
been-
how I knew I wouldn't like
yeah,
this show. I didn't
people
like
was
her in The
on-
Office. I
on
didn't like
her.
her own show.
Yeah, she's not funny. She's not funny, and she, you know, shit. There's certain writers, TV writers today that keep making the same show, and nobody wants to talk about it. Kenya Barris is another one. Him and his My Wife is White or I'm Mixed shows is absolutely like, you know, he's got the new movie out on Netflix called You People, right? You might have seen ads for it recently. You know, it's the same kind of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner kind of thing. I think Lauren London is dating Jonah Hill, and Jonah Hill has to come.
Nia Long and Eddie
Are
Murphy
the
are
parents and shit like
I
that.
low-key wanted to see it because Taco's in it.
I want to see it. I do want to see it. I love all of those actors. I love
But
Sam
everybody
J.
said it's trash.
It seems like one of those movies that are definitely gonna be trash just from like the promotion of it. But when you watch it, there's probably little moments that might get you like to chuckle.
But these are like,
But, like-
such good actors, though.
Yeah.
You know, like Jonah Hill, like given he's been in some weird shit, but like he's good. Like, and he has like a good mind for like what film should be and what a good quality film is. He's a director himself, so like he understands that. Lauren London's a quality actress. Eddie Murphy's a legend. Travis Bennett is a surprisingly good
Nia Long.
actor. Yeah, Nia Long. Like, yo, there's
I'll
some talent in
never,
there.
and I literally tweeted that out, that like all of these people that I adore, like seriously adore, I can't watch anything produced by Kenya Barris. I can't. I don't like that nigga like at all, bro. So it's like very difficult for me. Maybe I'll watch it on a different type of streaming service. I cannot give that nigga my views. I can't. You know? So, you know.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
I think the same thing is true with Mindy Kaling, where she just keeps making these.
Hold on, not too much on Mindy, bro. I actually got to be a little corporate here. I got a colleague who's
all right,
like,
that's cool.
yeah,
That's
can't.
cool.
Yeah, I can't.
But I've just heard, I've heard
I
the
usually,
talk.
I usually wouldn't do that.
That's
but,
all good.
you know.
It's all good. We all got our lines. We all got our, you know, boundaries and shit. But The Office is still one of the best shows I've ever. It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, she's actually one of my favorite characters on that show.
Why?
Yeah.
That's cap. That's good.
Yeah.
That's cap.
Gotcha.
That's cap. That's cap. But I'm gonna cut out that
All right, cool.
so that, you know, I can clean that up a little bit.
Cool.
I'm lying. I'm not doing none of that. But yeah, like what else we got on I've been watching Emily in Paris, or I finished it, season 3. That's definitely one of my guilty pleasure shows. A lot of people, I don't know who else listens to this that tunes into Emily in Paris, but that's my shit for a lot of reasons. I've always been curious what it would be like to work in a different country. And that show satisfies my palate for that, where I'm just like, you know, she's a very successful, like she moves from Chicago to Paris, and she's very successful. She's really good at her job, and she, like, you know, it's really good. It's really, and of course she like goes through all the stuff that people in Paris go through. But I don't know, I really enjoy that.
How far
show.
would y'all
It's
go
really,
for
really good.
a career, like a job, like a really, really good job? Say they're offering you 120K, 150K, but you got to move to fucking another country. You going?
Yeah, I think so. Like 150, probably less than that, you know?
Yeah, preferably.
Like 100K.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. It's like if it
remote.
was a place that, you know, spoke my language. I think that's the biggest thing for me is the language barrier.
China, Japan, y'all would do that?
I might make an exception for China and Japan.
So I've
Maybe.
I had an opportunity one time to not move, but just like, guy I was working for, like, you know, dumb money, and he needed someone to set up his crib in like Thailand or some shit like that. and I was gonna be able to basically live in his house for like a week in Thailand.
He was
While
visiting you up to Thailand.
I was gonna.
He's like, yo, get
dressed, come to Thailand, get on this flight,
go to Thailand,
pack your bags, we out. I definitely would have done that. The contract didn't go through, but I definitely would have done that. It was some subcontract work that I was going to be doing. That would have been a really cool, thing to kind of experience. And I do think that for a certain, and it doesn't really have to be a whole lot of money, as long as it's something I can live on for wherever I'm going to be. I think there's certain countries I wouldn't go to, but for the most part, I think that is kind of exciting, and I think that is an interesting story to tell. I probably wouldn't watch Emily in Paris, but I'd probably watch Jamal in Brazil or some shit like that.
Jamal directed by Mikailli. Fuck you, man. That show's good. I'm telling you, it's one of those shows that, like, you ever just have like a guilty pleasure or a comfort show? Like, you never just have like a show that you're like, this show, I know nobody would like really fuck with it, but I think it's good. Like, I'm liking it.
I have a couple of those. I watch every episode of Key and Peele. I love Key and Peele. That should be fucking hilarious.
Funny ass show, though.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I don't know. I don't know if other people think that shit is funny.
No.
Why? Why fuck Keegan? Why not fuck Jordan?
Nah, Jordan cool. He's still cool. He made me like,
what the fuck did Keegan do?
Keegan Michael Key was out here on like doing videos with cops and shit. Like it was like weird.
It was
like shaking their hands,
some nasty work.
It was weird. It was like weird, and it was like during a time where like shit was hot.
Like don't do that.
Like one of those people was like, yo, we got to respect law. It was one of those.
It was the reason he don't put you in his movies. That's your man's.
I think he's still trying to make his bones as a solo actor. You know,
he looked like Cory Booker. Put him in a Cory Booker, biopic and call it a day. That's it. That's
a Cory Booker biopic would be fucking crazy. That shit gonna start like the Malcolm X movie.
Has he had a hit since Key and Peele?
Gonna be in zoot suits. He's been in some really good stuff. He's gonna be in a new Mario movie, right? He's done a lot of animated stuff.
Who are you playing? Donkey Kong?
No, he's playing he's playing a fucking the Mushroom Man or whatever.
The Mushroom Man.
I don't think he's Toad. He's not Toad. Toad is somebody else.
No, he's Toad.
Way.
He's Toad. Yeah, Keegan Michael Key is Toad.
The Mushroom Man.
I don't know why shit, he is Toad. Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, he's been, did y'all see that movie Keanu?
Yes.
No, it's with the cat and shit.
It's with the cat. Yeah, I never saw it.
That don't count. That's still Key and Peele. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it was funny. I liked it.
Yeah, I
think he had a show.
And if it was bad, then you can call that my guilty pleasure show, then, or the guilty pleasure movie.
Got you.
He had a show. I forgot what it was. It was like College Friends or some shit like that. It was on
My College Friends. Friends from college.
Yeah,
friends from college. Yeah, I didn't hate it, but it got. I don't know. It was weird. It got weird, but I didn't hate it. I watched all of it. There was like 2 seasons or something. They got canceled or whatever. But
this man has been married to white women since 1998. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just interesting.
Anyway, yeah, fuck him though. I'm off that. But D, what about you? You got any other guilty pleasure shows? You said
guilty pleasure shows. Not that I can think of. Everything I watch is heat. No, I mean, there's definitely like slice of life animes that I know aren't like the craziest shit. Like I remember I watched one about this what do you call them niggas that are good at writing, like handwriting and
like calligraphy?
Yeah.
Calligraphy?
He was some type of big time, one of those. He had to make like a logo for a company, but he was like struggling. And so he went to this island and he met this little girl, and they ended up having like this like big brother. No, it's like a father-daughter relationship because she didn't have her parents, and like he didn't have like nobody close to him, and he was just a loner. And he inspired her, and this island of people inspired. It was like some slice of life, feel good shit that I enjoyed the fuck out of. Only 1 season long. It's like, wow, this made me feel really good.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
That's cool.
Nothing else.
You don't gotta be guilty for that though. I feel like that's a show that people is not gonna look at you like weird about. You know, it's like it's cool. I think that's cool.
I watch a lot of like YouTube documentaries and shit like that, but to like go to sleep. I don't actually sit there and watch them, but I like stuff like that. Stuff that's like 2 hours on like the Roman Empire and shit like that. I'll just put it on and just like have it in the background while I'm like cleaning up and shit like that.
Just wake up. That's why you be having dreams about. That's why you be having weird ass dreams
about Ice Spice.
Yeah, Ice Spice and Drake and the Trojan Horse and shit. I don't know, bro. What's the best movie or show based off a video game?
I you know what, and it's not nothing, but it is a short list. It is a short list. I think the first Mortal Kombat movie was actually really good. I still enjoy that movie as a movie. The one from 94, 95 or whatever.
Is that the I Will Suck Your Soul one?
What?
No.
Oh no, that was the latest one. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I think the first Pokemon movie is legitimately a good movie, a good animated movie.
That doesn't count.
Why not?
Because that's based off of it's still a show.
And,
it wasn't like
no, the show is based on a video game.
Whoa,
it was a well-developed show.
Did the game come first?
The game came first.
We gotta look it up because there is also the anime, the Pokemon anime, and it goes back pretty deep actually.
Is Pokemon based on a manga? Pokemon Adventures. Pokemon Adventures came out in, I think it's March 1997.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I still don't know if that counts though. I just like does it?
No, man, they're based off the games. Okay. Pokemon was initially started as a pair of video games published by Nintendo for the Game Boy in 1996.
Okay.
Probably the best so far.
Yeah. I think Detective Pikachu was a really good movie. Did y'all enjoy that one?
Was that based off of
that wasn't bad. I enjoyed that.
Was it the what game was it? The wasn't there games that had like surrounded like just
like
Pikachu
Detective Pikachu?
Yeah.
I think there was so Detective Pikachu was part of the TV show, and it was like there was like a Detective Pikachu character that existed. The same thing kind of like with the Squirtle Squad. Like they had different amalgamations of like the actual monsters. Are those monsters or animals, by the way?
Animals. Right?
What do people eat?
Creatures.
What do people eat in the Pokemon world, bro?
A 10-piece Torchic, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, man.
What you think is the best tasting Pokemon?
Torchic, my nigga. Come on, bro. Let's be real here.
I don't know. Let me see. Torchic.
Oh, I'll
Nah, bro. I think I'm probably
man, if you don't fry that motherfucker up, bro. You put some flour on that bitch, bro. Come on, son. What are we talking about here?
Give me a Kingler.
Right, see?
Okay.
What about a Krabby?
I want the King Crab.
You know what I'm saying?
King Crab, okay.
Magikarp?
With them big ass knuckles.
You get some scrambled execute.
Let me get a Toros burger, nigga. That shit probably tastes amazing.
Yo.
Get some oxtail, bro.
Yo, Togepi.
Get some oxtail and Pokemon. It's crazy. Yo. That's fucking nuts.
Now we was talking about video game movies though, but yeah, I think Pokemon,
that's great. I never heard nobody mention that.
Probably the best one.
I never heard nobody mention Pokemon as a contender for like a video game movie or, series, because I didn't think about that. Because, it kind of relatively came out around the same time. If you're talking like the manga and the game.
Yeah. Yeah. 98, 96 for the game, 98 for the movie.
Yeah. So it's really hard to pinpoint what could have came first. So yeah. But other than that, let's say we're not counting the classic that is Pokemon.
Mm.
I would like to say in more recent years, those Sonic movies are pretty good. I don't know if you've seen them yet. I know last time you got mad because we
I've
spoke
seen
too much
both.
about it. Obviously, you saw them both now. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I saw them both.
Yeah, so those were cool.
What?
Because
I don't remember getting mad about the Sonic movies.
You did. I was like, I said something about the post-credit scene, and you're like, "Oh, just spoil the movie." I was like, it's just
Sonic.
I talked about Shadow being in the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
I've actually seen it, but I don't recall. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I fell asleep.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah, I talked. Sticker put that shit on and fell asleep to it. Yeah, I talked about Supersonic. You got mad, whatever. But yeah, Sonic. Yeah, I agree with that too. Probably in a more recent time. Y'all saw the Did y'all see the Uncharted movie?
I didn't, but I heard it was not
fucking
good.
terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. That movie is garbage. Like it's
I didn't
so
watch
bad.
It, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was so bad. It was, and again, I'm not a person where you got to stick to the source material, but they were literally just taking. It was like a music video. It was like a music video of Uncharted where they were taking certain parts and putting them in wherever place. Like it didn't matter, you know. And I think it was similar to what they did with the DCEU, where it was like y'all didn't take time to establish all of this before you threw everything in it. You know, you could have gotten a real good trilogy out of an Uncharted movie, an Uncharted series, but you decided to put everything everywhere, you know, instead of fleshing it out, you know. So that shit was garbage. It was terrible. And fucking Mark Wahlberg is not Sully, bro. That's just poor casting. If anything, Mark Wahlberg is Nathan Drake, but he's not Tom Holland. You know what I'm saying? That was clearly like just producers being like, we need a big name to flesh this out. And
apparently, Tom Holland for the younger generation is the most popular celebrity in the world.
I think he is.
It's a fact. I think The Rock posted, The Rock, his ego. Yeah. He posted something like for his age range, or no, for the younger generation, he's like the second popular, third most popular. But yeah, Tom Holland was number one.
And shit, who's the most popular female?
I don't recall.
I wonder where
probably what's it called? That Rodrigo chick or Billie Eilish.
Right. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, back to the topic.
Video game discussion.
What's it called? Yo, new show. Maybe not too many people know about the origin of it unless you actually played the games, but Arcane on Netflix is the perfect adaptation for League of Legends. What's it called? The online multiplayer video game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's based off of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is
honestly Arcane. Phenomenal. I've seen Arcane and it was really good.
And I'm not surprised because League of Legends and their YouTube and their media team, they'd always drop these cinematics for their characters at the beginning of each season. They would drop like a cinematic, and I always thought they were fucking phenomenal. They should make some type of TV show or something off of this because the lore of League of Legends and all the champions involved in that game, you can go deep and deep. And this show, it's only covered 2 regions. And 2 of kind of like not really the regions that you care so much about. You know what I'm saying? There's just 2 of like, there's the underground and then there's Piltover. But you don't really give a fuck about that. You trying to see Noxus. You trying to see all this other crazy. You trying to see the underworld, all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the arcane world.
Yeah, I came in blind. I don't know shit about League of Legends, and I still was able to enjoy the show, like just on its own merit. Just characters. I thought it was good. Yeah.
I kind of hate that they never went through with the Sly Cooper movie.
Oh yeah, that could have been.
I
really
remember
good,
there was like a trailer for that. There was and I still think it could be. I think they could easily like still make that happen, and like try to come up with a new story because that's still like a great character to
For
base a movie around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think there was plans for it. I mean, obviously there was plans for it, but I think they needed a couple of other things to go well, and I'm not quite sure that they did. So it's probably not going to happen. But
probably sad, But I think the NCU is going to take over whenever they really get into that shit. Whenever they start doing, I think NCU's just gonna have banger after banger. Like when
Telling
they
you,
really start
man.
to get into it.
Oh yeah,
Bro, a
Sly Cooper
Metroid
movie was
movie?
canceled in June. Everybody basically left the film. All the producers left the project, and yeah,
A Metroid movie would go so hard. A fucking Legend of Zelda series would go so hard. So hard, bro. Like, come on. Like, it doesn't, it could be animated, it could be live action. It doesn't matter.
The good thing is that I think it's on its way. I think it's on its way.
Yeah.
But
fucking Animal Crossing.
yeah.
Like, there's just so many. Nintendo has too many Nintendo it will be bigger than the MCU. I'll say that. It'll be billion-dollar movies if they do it well.
And big for voice actors, I think.
For sure.
Like once you get into that role, if you stay like, in that pocket.
I think a Metroid trilogy, bro, like a third Metroid movie, could be $1 billion film. If 1 and 2 like aren't really good.
live action.
And you find a perfect actress. Live action.
Yeah.
Do some aliens type shit, like an alien type movie, but make it, almost, you know the Samus story, just get the perfect actress to play that role, give it a big bad to fight towards at the end, make it about space exploration, make it a bit horror, make it a bit comedy. It'll be a fucking massive hit, and you can keep it PG-13.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too. So I told you I played the game, so I'm like ready. I'm ready for it. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's just talk about the show. HBO Max is probably one of the shows that they're gonna have a banger with. They're gonna have people coming to it.
They got another one. HBO got another one. They are killing you niggas out here. You let them do Game of Thrones for all them years, and now you letting them re-up on it. And now this.
House of the Dragon.
And now this. Now you got to deal with this. This show is going to be amazing for like the next 5 seasons.
They definitely are doing really, really well telling the story. As someone who's played that game 3 times, just that first game, 3 separate occasions, it's still a bit of an uncanny valley thing happening for me when you hear people that don't look like the people repeat lines that you remember. But just episodes 1 and 2, and we're not going to give spoilers here because it's still very fresh.
Yeah.
Just they fucking nailed it when it comes to tone, when it comes to thematics, and just I love how they are fleshing out the world. You get to see more of the world than you did in the story because it was so centralized. But the only thing that's kind of giving me a bit of hesitation is the acting, which again, the acting is fine, but it's almost like they're acting like the video game characters as opposed to like writing the characters in their own way, which, it's a hard fucking line to toe, so I don't envy them at all. But the first 2 episodes have been absolutely phenomenal for sure.
Now, what if they end up changing some stuff around later on in the season? Like, what if they're like staying true to like, the lines in the beginning, but then eventually they start like coming up with more like different stuff that didn't happen in the game?
I need them to.
Okay.
I need them to for me to stay engaged because, again, I know the story in and out,
And the co-writer of The Last of Us is the game creator, Neil Druckmann. So I can imagine that he's going to try to stay as close to the source as he possibly can.
Yeah, he has a story to tell.
Yeah.
He had a story to tell. But I think that, I don't know how much they're going to, because let me just get this straight, because I know you guys have both played the games, and like you both played the first and the second ones, right?
I didn't play.
Correct.
I didn't finish the second one though, but the first one. Yeah.
Okay, but you still like played it though.
Yeah.
Like you still. So I'm just trying to understand, because when I was downloading The Last of Us, because like I said, I think I said on the pod already that I'm playing the game along with watching the show. So like basically I inch forward in the game, and then I stop, and like basically we're in the episode that like, I'm letting the show lead me. Like I watch the show and then I play the game. So I just when I was trying to download the game again, I saw something that said part 1. But is that like a different thing than the first game, or is that the first game?
That's the first game.
That's the first game? Because they're selling that shit for $60 on PS5. But like I got a free download from like the PS. I'm playing the PS4 version on the PS5 basically.
Right.
So they're selling that shit basically as a new game.
They probably remastered it. They probably remastered it. Yeah.
Now, they did remaster it, but the other thing is that, here's the thing. They gave that game away for free mad times.
OD.
Like, they gave that shit away for free mad times.
Yeah.
So anyone that, you know, obviously someone like you, Tren, who just never got into it, yeah, you're going to have to pay for it like it's new. And again, there's a lot of, the PS5 version is, I believe, a $60 game. So,
maybe 70.
I mean, it's truly one of the better games and the better stories that you'll ever play. Period. It just is. And I feel like if people keep saying that, then and then they're watching the show, they're gonna be like, "No, man, this shit ain't all that." You know what I mean? But that's why I don't really want to talk about how good the game was, because I need the show to be good on its own, and not just because it's doing exactly what a great game did.
Okay. So I think maybe before we deep dive, just letting y'all know that we watching it. We tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we won't give too many spoilers yet, but just know they coming, because once we hit episode 4 or 5, I think we could definitely start.
Once they take that, they're gonna take a mid-season break. So once they hit that mid-season break, if they do that, I don't know if HBO Max has a history of doing. They do, right? They did that with House of Dragon. Then they took a couple weeks off.
It was 1 week.
Yeah.
So, I think it was only one.
Yeah. So once they take a little break, I think that's enough time for us to start, going through shit.
But overall, I am really enjoying the show. I'm not typically are y'all really into the zombie apocalypse type genre? Did y'all watch Walking Dead and all that shit?
I watched the first 3 seasons of The Walking Dead and I fell off.
Seen World War Z.
But I heard the show fell off. I didn't like World War Z. I think
World War Z was one of my favorites, actually.
I've heard people say that, but I couldn't get into it. I love Zombieland.
That was good.
I actually watched Zombieland this weekend. Loved it. Loved that fucking movie. Hilarious.
Shout out Edgar Wright.
Shaun of the Dead is one of my favorite movies of all time, period. Have you ever seen Shaun of the Dead?
Of course, bro. Shout out Edgar Wright, man.
Okay, good. It's
Edgar
fucking
Wright's
phenomenal.
Edgar Wright's my top director, bro. I love Edgar Wright.
Got you.
But yeah. I got a question. What this show is doing for me, and even the game, it's when shit goes south, do y'all think y'all be one of those people that would help or harm? Let's be real here. Let's be transparent.
South meaning what? And, like zombies and shit.
Are you gonna be, was it the
Fireflies,
basically
crumbles.
the rebellion? Yeah. Are you gonna be one of the people that conform? Are you gonna be one of the people that are trying to rebel? What's going on? What's your role in this? What's really going on? And who the fuck is in charge when we're all in danger? Is my thing. Who the fuck is because I think that's actually really accurate about that show.
Yeah.
I think we all gonna be kept in line by the forces that be.
I mean, we've already done it, literally, and this is why it's the perfect time for the show to happen, because we just did this and we saw how niggas acted. We just did this. You know what I'm saying? And whether it was sheltering in place or everyone just staying home. Y'all remember that first day outside after the pandemic hit and everybody had to stay in the house?
They enforced fucking martial law and shit. They had curfew out there, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas
that first
over.
day, that first day I went for a walk, me and my kids, we just went for a walk because we just could not stay in the house another day. We went for a walk and it was quiet. It was like an apocalypse. There was no movement. No, and it was in New York City too. No cars on the street, nobody outside for miles. You can look down the road, not see a single fucking car. It was the craziest thing. So I probably would conform. Honestly, like I just don't. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I got my fucking shot or whatever. I fucking was masked up everywhere I went. I'm not about to be bombing cities and shit with guerrilla warfare type shit.
Yeah, smuggling
Absolutely
shit in
fuck
and
not,
out.
man.
Nah, I don't know if I'm doing that either.
Nah, man. I'm gonna be a day laborer, nigga. Y'all want me to burn the bodies? I got you.
Trying to be one of the cops.
Yo, keep it real. Y'all see me on the side of the road. Y'all stopping to pick me up?
Never. You? Yes. But a stranger, no.
Nigga, you say never first. And then you said you what? You said who?
If it was you, yeah. But nah. A stranger? Absolutely not.
D, what about you? You stopping to pick me up?
Well,
be real.
Assuming I know you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If I know you. Yeah, I got you. I got to inspect you first.
I don't know. Now that I think about it again. Yeah. Now that I think about it again.
I'm going to definitely have to put you
I got one of them little busted things?
Not even that. You're going to have to get butt naked.
Get undressed.
Show you.
This nigga rizzing you down. What?
He said, "Yo, get undressed to get in this car.
You want to ride, right?"
Yo,
oh my god!
Look what I gotta do to get saved, man. Oh man, assuming it's like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
If it's a stranger, no shot in hell.
But then you'd have to do like a full body scan then, right? Because it's like you got to check.
You're just looking for bites at that point, right?
Yeah, and they're noticeable.
Yeah.
So I gotta get a whole ass naked, nigga. Like I feel like just, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like just nah, bro. Ain't no zombie biting me on my ass, on my dick.
Maybe.
Like, come on, bro. I think I'm cool, right?
There's somebody on TikTok that's actually doing that. They're doing like my dumb ass if it was a zombie apocalypse. I'll send y'all the video. It's funny.
It was a girl. It was like some girl, some zombie was like eating her house, some shit. Right?
Yeah.
I think I seen this.
What?
It's just dumb.
Can we talk about all the people that would try to fuck him first? All the people that would try to be
exactly.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. In the show, it was a little freaky. That one scene before, was that in the show? I think it was the show. Like one of the like I think 15 minutes before the show ended with Yachty in the church.
Yeah.
I feel like they did that on purpose. I feel like they made that look a little sexy on purpose.
The Tess scene.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Scene with Tess.
Mm-hmm.
And when all
in the church right before. Yeah.
When all it was a museum. When all the zombies came rushing to the museum.
Zombie, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, they did do that on purpose. They wanted to make it look intimate or some shit, right? But nigga, that's sexy. No, actually, it was kind of. I think it was supposed to be like a little perverse, and that's weird that you find that sexy. But we're not gonna expose
not
you
like sexy, but curious. Like you're not a little curious. Like, oh shit, like nigga, I wonder what that feel like. Yeah, first of all, like don't try to shame me. I thought y'all said y'all king shame. Look, this is a safe space, right?
I never said that.
You didn't get.
I said a
little. This time at least a little curious.
That shit was disgusting. For sure.
I don't know, man. That shit had me a little like. If I was like, think about it, right? If I was already gonna die,
flicked a little.
If I was already infected, right? And this zombie was like, you know, a little thick. It was trying to like.
This nigga is crazy, yo. This nigga is a sicko, bro.
And they wasn't killing me at first, and they was just trying to, you know, get into it. And I still had some of my human instincts. Why not, yo? Come on, let's be real. Like, let's be y'all definitely capped in saying y'all wouldn't. If y'all was already about to like transition.
Say that again?
Y'all fucking lying, bro. Yo, y'all are fucking lying, bro.
Yo.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way you see what that thing do.
First of all, I think it's partially because me and Dame know what that fungus is doing. It's not very likely that anything works anymore. You feel me? Like, if that shit is already, once it's taken over, I guess it's fine to kind of explain it. But like, the fungus is the body, it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's moving the arms and the legs and stuff like that. It's puppeteering them. Where as soon as you bite, it burrows into the person and like starts to grow out, and it grows into the throat and everything. So it wasn't like lips. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that this moment happened with. It was literally just the fungus. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like this thing is like, okay, it's not like a regular thing where you bit, you're infected, your mind turns into a zombie, you die, and your mind turns into a zombie. Literally, this thing grows in you. Remember in the second episode, right? The first part, the bite was on the ankle, but she pulled the tendrils out of the throat. It grew from the ankle to the throat. That shit is disgusting, bro. Like, imagine what it had to, burrow into in order to get up there that far. It's like a beanstalk. That's disgusting.
All right, man. I'm just saying, your last moments, you ain't even think about that, bro. You trying to get your rocks off one last time.
I promise you I'm not. I promise you I'm not sticking my dick in the bushes, bro. Like, this is not happening.
Hey,
Yo.
All right, we off there. I'm done. I'm definitely leaving that. I had to get one in there. That's terrible, bro.
You are a sicko, man.
Anyway,
for real.
this show. Yo, we finally getting Invincible late this year. Invincible season 2.
Is it coming this year?
I didn't watch the trailer yet.
I didn't watch it yet either.
They said late 2023.
Dope.
But late 2023 could be June.
Nah,
that's what
it's got to be third quarter at least.
Nah, I heard it could be June. I heard that's like what it is. That's what they consider. And I mean, yeah, that's kind of late in 2023. It's halfway through, but like, yeah. But I'm definitely excited for that. We can move on to music because we got a lot of music to get to, and then we can get up out of here.
Nah, we good. Let's go.
Yeah. What y'all think about J. Cole rapping on that type beat?
That was dope.
That was inspiring. Y'all felt inspired?
No, I didn't feel inspired, but it was dope. It was dope. I liked the song a lot. I probably didn't love the beat, but I did like the song. I like J. Cole. I think J. Cole is so in his bag as a rapper these days, where it's just like everything he drops, I think is going to be hot. Because I just think he trusts himself as a writer in a way that he probably didn't early on in his career. And that's been the case for a few years now, definitely since that 2018 features thing that he did, right? So, yeah, I just fuck with it. Super heavy.
Y'all ever wrote on a type beat before? Did you wrote on a type beat?
No.
Of course.
Not a type beat.
Is there any other type of beats?
The source. The actual beat.
You wrote on the beats that you already heard. You're not trying to hear like so. All right. What you talk about it? What beat you went to write on?
I'm a big soul sample guy. So I think some like old Ye where he wasn't rapping over it so much. I did like the damn, what's that Drake song on Nothing Was the Same. Fuck. When with G-Nako? From Time.
Oh, From Time?
Yeah.
Oh, you was in your bag.
Yeah. There was that Paris Morton Music. I love that one too. And Pound
That
Cake.
was a hard beat for sure.
You ever lay it down though? Like you ever actually like record it and like see what
record it?
Like?
No. Freestyle it in front of my friends when we're all drunk as fuck? Hell yeah.
You that guy? I hate that guy.
I'm not.
No,
we're that group. So it's all right when the group does it. I'm not the guy.
Only if it's an instrumental. Do not rap over the song, bro. Do not rap over the song.
No.
There's always that one dude, y'all go out to the club, y'all just listening to music. He's wild drunk and the song is playing, but he wants to lean over to you so you can hear the bars that he got for this beat. like literally rapping over the song, and you just stuck there like, just like, yeah, okay. Hate that shit.
That shit is ass, bro. Yeah, nah, man. I feel like that's I thought it was pretty cool that he did that. You know, like how many people are actually giving that much credit to like people that be making these beats? Because some of these people got real skills, man. Like the people that remake beats got skills, but also the people that just be making these type beats. Yo, I think that kind of just gave type beat producers like more like a
motivation,
like more motivation. It's like, I'm gonna keep doing this because they can see my beat and they could like
because now other rappers are maybe not
to
follow suit in the same way, but they're gonna be like looking at these type beats more often now. They're like, oh, J. Cole's doing that just to get some exercise in. All right, let me see what these niggas is on, and then one of them might fuck around and get lucky.
We should probably mention the song. It's called Procrastination, I think. And it's produced by Batman, spelled BVTMAN. I followed him on YouTube a long time.
Stay busy, bro.
I followed him on YouTube for a long time. He's been doing this thing. He does like J. Cole type beats, Drake type beats. You know, he's a sample heavy producer, and I just thought it was pretty dope that Cole did that. You know, definitely shines light on those types of situations. I don't think Cole is the first one to do it though. I think Meek Mill also admitted to like doing like typing in Meek Mill type beats and like just doing songs off of shit he found on YouTube. I mean, it's
He's
real
definitely not
business,
the first,
you know?
but being like, he could have kept that for himself. He's like, yo, this is for just for you. Let it live on your page. Like this is, you know what I'm saying? Let this be a testament to you and all the other producers. Like I think that's what made it so dope. And the exchange between the two,
it's special.
Yeah, because I don't think there's, like you said, I don't think there's anything special about rappers just looking for random beats online. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's part of the job.
Yeah,
it looks like Meek did a
cheat code.
Meek Mill type beat freestyle.
Like if I was a rapper and they were making Damon type beats, of course I'm gonna fucking listen to them.
Yeah, what they think D rapping on?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that, give it to a producer, and be like, "Yo, make something like this, but change it a little bit," and then I'll do some grimy shit.
Oh man,
what did y'all think when Cole dropped "For Your Eyes Only"? And one of the songs was a complete copy of the Bryson Tiller song. What was it? Exchange.
We talked about that before, right? Wasn't it that like the producers
it was a producer thing,
basically gave it to both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like kind of one of those things. I mean,
they're like both successful songs too.
I was a Bryson. I was more of a. I don't listen to that J. Cole song. I don't think that was a good J. Cole song. I wouldn't have put it on my album, especially knowing that the Bryson's record came out 2 years before and was already a big record, and the J. Cole song wasn't good. I wouldn't have put that on there.
It was successful.
Another thing, like we can get off of type beats and talk about music that's coming up. Like I feel like even with people who are making beats or even people that like make collabs, because I found like a lot of those tracks where like everybody has those tracks that they go to, that they listen to on their free time of like, oh, this song got like, Nicki Minaj, Lil Uzi Vert, and like, I don't know, Jay-Z and Nas on it. Like everybody got a verse on this, and it's like a beat, like one of their songs or something like that. And people just add a verse from somebody else's song on there. And it's like happens to be hot. It's like, damn, if this collab really happened, this shit would be fire. I feel like artists can look at that and be like, damn, like maybe this can happen if the people really want it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's always cool too. That's always cool to see. But yeah, man, we got a lot of music coming. Kali Uchis, Red Moon, and Venus. That's coming in March.
We're seeing her live soon.
For the ladies.
In April.
Me too. I'm going to see her in May. Yeah.
I'll tell you how it goes.
Yeah, man. It's going to be nice. Got like nice little seats. So that's exciting. I hope I like the album, But she even has like a nice little backlog of songs that I enjoy either way. So I'm still excited.
I like the song she dropped so far.
Yeah, me too. What's it called? Rose?
Send you roses or something like that.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Hodge, your girl dropping. Chloe Bailey.
Yeah.
She dropping in March too.
Yeah, I'm excited about Chloe's album. The song is really fucking good. She's
In Pieces.
Yeah, In Pieces is the album. The new song is Pray It Away, I think. Something to that effect. She sounds really good on it. I love the fact that she does her own production. Yeah, I'm really excited about what she's gonna come with. She's also gorgeous. Just my goodness.
That's my problem though. It's like, what's the rollout going to be? Because I already seen, she jumped off a boat. She was in a bikini. I already seen that. I'm like, is this going to be the rollout? Like, I've already seen
Ain't the
that.
rollout, nigga. That's just
I
her.
think for the most part, but I think for the most part, she's got a story, man. She's Beyonce's protege. This is like Beyonce's Memphis Bleak. You know what I'm saying? Like, is she great on her own, or can she also make somebody else great? So this album this is monumental. This is on Parkwood Entertainment. That's Beyonce's label. So let's see what happens. The cross marketing is already.
I didn't even know
there.
Beyonce had a label. Is anybody else? Who else is signed to that? Anybody else is
I
signed
think
to
it's just Chloe and Halle. Let me see. Parkwood Entertainment. Yeah, no, it's just Beyonce and Chloe and Halle. That's what I'm saying.
that?
This is a big deal.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of weight. A lot of weight on her shoulders. So we'll
is
see
it
what
both of
happens.
them dropping like as a duo, or is just Chloe?
No, it's just Chloe.
Oh, dumped her ass.
Halle dropping movies.
Yeah, Halle's gonna be doing
the movie
movies.
star.
So. And Halle's not, I love both of them, but Halle's not, I don't think, a great studio artist. Chloe's always been a better studio artist to me. While they're both great performers, I think Chloe loves being in the studio and she loves that part of the creation. Whereas I think Halle probably would be fine like being in theater and not really doing so much of the writing and songwriting and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's coming in March. We got Don Toliver announced. I don't know when that's coming, but he's coming out with Lovesick. But he announced it's going to be a concept album. I love those. I'm not sure what the concept's going to be about, but I like Donnie T. He cool.
Yeah, he's dope.
Boy Geno 5, he dropped Quality of Life. He from New Jersey. Jersey artist. He's dope.
Shout out Gino.
What else we got? Oh, Yachty dropped Let's Start Here. Y'all heard that one? That's probably like, I think, my biggest one so far.
I heard. I mean, I haven't had the chance to like actually listen to what the songs actually sound like. I only played it through while I was at work, and it's different coming through the big speakers in such a big area. You don't necessarily hear everything that's being said. You don't necessarily hear all the the background vocals or background instruments or anything like that. You just kind of hear how it sounds in the space, and in the space it sounded pretty good. It's definitely different, and that caught me by a big surprise because the last I had heard from him was Poland. So
Yeah.
I thought, oh, we're just gonna be expecting that like 5 remixes to Poland or some shit like that. I don't know, which you definitely could have done. But yeah, this is dope. I'm
glad it wasn't on the album.
Yeah, me too.
For some reason.
Yeah, I'm happy they kept it off.
Yeah.
I do take issue with I'm not sure if you guys saw, but I guess he was doing a concert recently, and
Or like a release party.
Yeah, and he said he wanted to be taken serious as an artist, not just some SoundCloud rapper or some mumble rapper. I think recently we've been seeing a lot of. Like I think I even saw like Westside Gun tweet this once, like don't call me a rapper, call me an artist. We've been seeing that a lot lately where rappers they don't want to necessarily be associated under that rapper umbrella anymore. And I think I don't like that. I think rap has become one of the more, if not the most popular genre, especially in this country. These other genres I think are coming to us to get features, to get their shit more popping. I don't think that's necessarily something you have to be, or you shouldn't be proud of. You should be proud to call yourself a rapper or an MC or something along those lines, because you should feel like you helped create or helped lift this genre to where it's at. Like Yachty has had some type of impact, especially in the social media age of music. So, I think being a SoundCloud rapper, I think it has its bad history, I guess, around it. But like, if you're a dope SoundCloud rapper, and you're a SoundCloud rapper legend, like Chance or even him, like, yo, that's dope, that's fire. You want to be that, a legend in any field.
Let me let me engage with this because I kind of feel the same. Because I shit on Post Malone for doing this when he was saying that he not a rapper. You know, he like his music, he don't rap. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't listen, or what do you say? He say he doesn't listen to rap
When he wants to cry, when he wants to feel something, he won't listen to rap.
Yeah, wants to feel something, he don't listen to rap and all that shit. So, you know, for as many people, you're absolutely right. There is a large majority of people who shit on the genre pretty much, like just denounce the thing that got them to where they are, you know, the platform that got them to where they are, that where they can make these types of moves and do these things like Yachty. But yeah, let's make no mistake, Yachty is able to make this shift and do this change because of what he's done to get to that point. Which is, you know, the rap, the mumble rapish, you know, in that era thing. He was on Double XL with what? Was he with Uzi and Playboy? Like he was with those, he was with them. He came up with them.
Yeah.
So he's in that era, you know. He was one of the people that you couldn't, and it's in your name, bro. Your name is Lil Yachty. Come on, bro. Like nobody's putting Lil in their name unless they like, you know, like let's be serious here. So I understand that point. You know, that it's bad to shit on rap as a genre and, you know, you disrespect them, got you. But I also think that it's important to recognize when someone is talking on like a macro level of like how they're being received and how people look at them, and that being the thing that they want to get away from. Where it's like, let's be honest, you can be hot on SoundCloud. You can be hot. You can be hot as a mumble rapper, but a lot of those people didn't make it that far. Uzi is a special case. Uzi, you know, Playboy Cardi, and you know, but there's a lot of people that tried it, and a lot of people that were from that era that just didn't get as much fame as some other people. There's like a lot of people that were in that era. And yes, they have cult followings, but they never reached that plateau, and they weren't taken as like serious artists, I guess, to get to other, you know, levels of their career. And so what I think Yachty kind of means like by that is, you know, he doesn't want to, like when he goes to approach people about like songs or something like that, like, or he goes to approach like other people like about like maybe some business ventures that he wants to take. He doesn't want to be seen as like Lil Yachty the rapper. He wants to be seen as Lil Yachty the artist. Like see me as more than just like, if I don't want to rap anymore, if I come to you with this track that sounds like this, the shit that's on his album, are you gonna work with me? Like being that I didn't do stuff like this yet. It's like basically getting a job out of something that's not really, it's like, can you do the work? Like, is this on your resume? Like, can you do, like, show me what you can do? You know what I'm saying? I've never seen you do this. You never put out this type of music. So how can I trust you to make a good song of this genre? Like, how can I trust you? Whereas some artists don't have to really get that. Like people can kind of go in and out of different genres and don't have that same struggle of being put in the box like rappers do. Rappers definitely get put in that box of like, I want you to rap. I always want you to rap. You're going to stay here because that's what I want you to do. But he's fortunate that he's able to get this so received. Like, you know, I've been seeing it get received. I think Questlove shared that this is like, he really loved this album, you know, which is amazing. I'm glad that people can do that. I'm glad that people can receive this and expect it, you know, like, or respect it as what it is. I'm on the record of saying I love when artists do this.
Yeah,
so
too.
You know, I'm all for it, man. I'm glad that he did it, and I'm sad that he has to kind of like feel that way. But it just sounds like insecurity. It just sounds like he's been in a lot of rooms where he wasn't able to be respected because of the fact that he raps. You know, where it's like, you know, you're a rapper, you can't do this. You know.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Lil Yachty was serious about being a rapper when he started doing SoundCloud rap and mumble rap?
I think he wanted to be, you know, I think he wanted to pop. Like, what do you
Sure.
mean by serious? Like, do you think he really respected it as a genre, or was he just doing it?
Do you think he has
Nah.
because I don't think he has ever had respect for rap. So this idea that, oh, I want to be taken as seriously as a rapper, as an artist, and not just a SoundCloud rapper or a mumble rapper, because you weren't ever serious. You weren't ever serious. And when people told you, hey, this is not something to mock or to kind of take lightly. He told everybody to just chill. I'm just having fun, right? So you not being taken seriously in those rooms was because you were not a serious person, not because rap is not serious. Rap is very serious. Rap can be very serious. It can mean a lot. It can do a lot. It can make you cry. I've cried to plenty of rap records. It's always, I'm gonna just say it, it's always whack niggas that can't really rap, that want to talk this shit about rap not being a serious art form. It's part of it is because you have not taken it seriously, and the motherfuckers that do take it seriously don't like it when y'all make these whack fucking songs and whack fucking laughy ass verses. It goes back to that double XL freestyle when all of them was in there laughing. Nobody was trying to outdo anybody. Nobody was trying to be bar heavy. They was all in there laughing, just supporting the whackness in the room. Call it what it is. Call it what it is. Them niggas is ass. They've always been ass. And they're now getting to the point where they want to kind of, again, I respect Yachty from an artistic standpoint. I think he became like the creative director for some brand way back in like 2016 or 2017, which is fine. A lot of young black kids use rap music because they're black and not because they actually love rap music. It's because they won't be respected doing other genres by itself. Because y'all can't go in them rooms. It's the same thing that Post Malone did. Post Malone was making country records. He was making rock records, and he wasn't getting no love in those rooms. So he put braids in his hair and made White Iverson, and that was the only rap record anybody's ever heard Post Malone do, and it wasn't even really a rap record. He went straight back to doing country shit and rock shit the moment he had a fucking opportunity. Maybe we should stop letting these niggas claim shit that they don't actually love. Maybe we start there. So I got a lot of love for Yachty, and I think the album is probably going to be good. I only heard one record, and I really liked it. But let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. Double XL just said that 21 Savage was the best rapper of 2022. Suck my dick.
Who wasn't even the best rapper on that album?
Be serious. Be serious. You feel me? Be fucking for real. But it's all about clout. It's all about what gets clicks, and there's not a lot of love for it. So when niggas start calling these niggas out, then the internet, the Twitter nerds shouldn't jump to these niggas' defense because they wouldn't jump to yours. So fuck that. That shit corny to me.
Yeah, don't shit on a genre just because it's just not what you want to do anymore. You don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't slam the door on your way out. Leave gracefully. You know what I'm saying?
It's because they've always felt othered. It's because they've always felt othered.
That's why I said it's insecurity. That's what it sounds like mostly. It mostly sounds like you couldn't do this before and now you can because you've given yourself a platform. Like, you're bigger than like the Lil Yachty brand is bigger than just rap music. Like, you're able to try this thing because you're kind of like the weird person. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. So going into the Yachty, I don't want to like do too much on this because if we gotta share songs to get out of here. But like going into the Yachty album, definitely listen to it all the way through because going in, I didn't know if I would like it. I think if Yachty would have been singing over all of these tracks, I would not have liked it. But let me just say that the production work is amazing.
Fire.
The production work is absolutely astounding. I love it. And I said going into this album, because actually I listened to this album before we started recording. Somebody reached out, they said, yo, you listen to Yachty? I said, nah, not yet. But I said, if this is Yachty over like, because I watched like an interview with him and Joe Budden, I think on AMP. He was talking about like what he did for the album. He got like a whole band, like a whole orchestra. He got like he was basically, this was like real production here. Like he got people together to do this, and he was heavily in the creative process for this album. Like he wasn't just like, you know, Yachty being a vocalist. Like he was actually like helping produce this album. And you know, he said he takes some because, you know, Poland was out and it was kind of like hard to be like, all right, what can we expect from this? You know, like what's coming from this album? But he did use some of like the tones, like the effects that he did on his voice on Poland. He said that Poland was his way of kind of messing around with that. Like it was just a joke. He was just testing out the effect and seeing how it would work out. It was just a joke. And people, you know, actually fucking love that song. But he was testing out the effects. And he does use it heavily on this album. And it works. And he has a lot of people. I don't know the features yet because the features aren't noted on the album. But there's a lot of people that help float with him on this album. And I think it works really well. And I don't know. I hope he, you know, expands more as an artist. I don't know if this is where he wants to stay. I don't know if he wants to just, you know, experiment, just have the freedom to like be like, you know what, I want to make a pop album. You know, I want to make a rap album. You know, I want to make a country album. I think he just wants that freedom. And I hope he gets what he wants. So that, yes. And I hope every artist gets that so that they don't have to use rap as a plateau just because it's expected of you or just because, you know, you might be necessary. It's what pops, you know, like you drop a rap record and it blows up and then you can go, you know, farther. So yeah, no, I don't know. I hope he gets where he wants to go. I hope all artists do that, can experiment and get where they want to go because it's important. I think it's important to have that amount of freedom and not be put in a box. So I don't know. I definitely listen to it. Like, you know, both of y'all, if y'all get the chance, you know, Drive Me Crazy is a banger off that album. When y'all get to that one, I say don't even. I want to challenge y'all. Don't even look at the track list when y'all listen. Just listen all the way through. And the one that like really plays to you, see if it's Drive Me Crazy. Because I think that one.
How I'm gonna know if I'm not keeping track?
One. Just no. Like you're gonna hear it and you're gonna be like, I really like this song. Like on your first playthrough, don't look at the track list. You'd be like, whatever like grasps you. It's like, I heard this song and I really like it. I don't know the name of it. And then when you're looking at it, you know, play it back and see if that's the one that really like captures your ear. You know, because I really think like that was the one for me. That was the one, like, 'cause I was doing other shit. I was walking around my apartment. But when that played, I went back to Spotify. I was like, yo, this is a good, and I clicked that heart button immediately. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one for me. And then I also like Pretty's cool too. Kind of takes you off guard a little bit, but it's good. So I don't know. Shout out Yachty, man. But yeah, people need to just overall just respect rap as a genre and stop shitting on it. Always. You know, that's one thing. Any other things? What else we got on music? You got anything coming up or anything? Skrillex drops, we talked about that. RIP Panic at the Disco.
Oh yeah. They're all done up, right?
Do we think Rihanna's gonna drop a song before the Super Bowl?
She already did. And it's Grammy nominated. Why she gotta do another one?
That's facts.
I mean,
yeah, I don't think she gives us anything else until the Super Bowl.
But I'm saying, like, if you were Rihanna and you just did that off of one song, just stepping outside one time, why do I feel the rush to work on any album right now?
I get it. I get it.
So
I do have one question.
I wonder what the set list is going to be like, though.
Yeah. Damn, we didn't talk set list, but that's fine.
Yeah. Charlotte Lee Ralph is performing at the Super Bowl. Shout out.
The fuck? What is she doing?
She's singing doing Lift Every Voice.
Wait, who?
Yeah. The Black National Anthem.
Oh. Okay.
Charlotte Lee Ralph.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. What was I gonna say? Another song we didn't talk about because it came and went, and I think we need to start having honest conversations here, guys. Is Cordae good?
Yes.
Okay. So he dropped a new record, 210s, with Anderson .Paak, right? And produced by Cole. Y'all like that song?
It reminds me too much of it. I think of other songs he's done already. Like, I'm pretty sure he had a song on the last album where he was like trading bars with another rapper, just like this.
He did that exact same thing with Anderson .Paak.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not that I don't like the song, but it was cool the first time, and it sounds exactly the same now. So I mean, it didn't really do nothing for me.
What about you, Tren?
I can't say that I like Corday. I can't even. Let me see if I have any song saves from him. I heard like a clip of that track. I like the loop of it, because typically I like Anderson .Paak Productions and stuff.
R&B.
Who was he
That was the
signed to,
name of it.
Corday?
I'll let you know right now.
He look like a grown ass man, bro. Who is this, bro? I think I've never seen.
He's
I don't know what
Atlantic.
nobody looks like anymore. Okay,
I feel like he's looked the same forever now. He just looks like a taller version of
I never
what
knew what he looked like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never seen this man a day in my life. I do not know this man.
He cashing in now. That boy is cashed in now, yo. I'll just leave it at that. But he's cashed. Congratulations, Corday. That boy winning.
For sure.
He winning for the rest of his life now.
And that's what's up too. Good for them.
Oh, what else we got?
We didn't talk about somebody else dropped a song. Oh, Party Next Door.
Oh, didn't even hear it.
Her friends.
Oh, I heard about it. I didn't hear it, but I did see people talking about it. What did it cause, like a ruckus or something? It cause a conversation amongst people?
No, I mean, well, it was when the Lori Harvey thing dropped. Meek
I think we talked
tweeted the
about that.
lyrics.
We didn't talk about that last part. I
That's
think we
right.
did.
But we didn't talk about the song itself, did we?
Okay. I don't think so.
And
yeah,
so
'cause
I
we
wasn't
had
here,
just-
nigga.
Yeah, I ain't hear the song yet. Yeah.
But yeah, because when Lori Harvey was what's called announced that she was dating this nigga, this actor, British nigga,
Damn son Idris.
yeah,
Idris.
Meek Mill tweeted out, y'all just letting this girl fuck anybody.
Y'all let that girl.
And it was just hilarious coming from Meek Mill.
Hilarious timing.
The famous line. I ain't even gonna say it. We all know the fucking line. But apparently he was just quoting the Party Next Door song. What a coincidence. Oh, Meek.
Coinky dink.
Twitter Hall of Fame, Meek Mill.
I like that.
Can't catch a break.
Meek is one of the worst Twitter niggas
best.
like that ever.
He's one of the
exists, bro.
best Twitter niggas to ever exist. Everything is a classic.
Yeah, he does drop banger after banger. That's true.
He does like OG Twitter, like what Twitter used to be.
For sure. He hasn't caught up yet. He doesn't realize like niggas screenshot your shit and send it to the shade room immediately, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of
he
Twitter,
just
rest
be
in peace
tweeting
to all the
anything.
third-party apps. Yo, Elon got rid of all of them motherfuckers, yo.
But he still
I'm really
get
about to
rid
get
of
up
all
off
them
there,
bots
bro.
that's trying to sell guns on every post that I put on Twitter when I say an N word. Every post, if you say nigga in any of your tweets, is somebody trying to sell you guns, bro.
I actually don't tweet nigga a lot. I think that's for that reason.
No, you just say that shit in person. You just say motherfucker.
I just say that shit in person, yeah. I curse a lot. Fuck it though.
Yeah, I try not to too. I got a lot of coworkers on there, so I try not to say nigga a lot. But more recently, I've been saying fuck it because it's like, yo, this is my social media. Like, just because I got white coworkers that follow me,
It don't reflect my work.
don't mean I'm
Y'all
not
know what
gonna
I do.
Exactly. I can still do the work. I just also say nigga. Anyway, anything else? Do you got something? Who else dropped?
Music wise, I don't think I got anybody worth talking about. No, not really for me.
Yeah,
it's been slow. Unless you're like an underground artist, you're not really dropping right now. Daniel Caesar dropped a couple days ago. I didn't hear it, but I just saw it today. Do you like me?
Shit was mid.
Yeah.
You still fuck with him?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to catch one, but it just hasn't happened yet.
He's cool.
Did he apologize? Are we still fucking with him? I thought we wasn't fucking with Daniel Caesar like that.
Bro, that was such a stupid reason to cancel somebody, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a fucking stupid reason.
I forgot what he even said, and don't remind me. If I forgot, then it probably wasn't that.
Yeah,
big a
it
deal to
wasn't.
me,
It wasn't
honestly.
that big a deal.
So I don't need to get angry about something that didn't matter to me before. I don't care now.
And it wouldn't
If
make you
the nigga can
angry,
sing,
even
can
if you knew. It wouldn't make you angry. But again, I told you I have a theory that we actually don't be liking these niggas' songs that much, and like we just be liking them a little bit.
Yeah.
And then when that's what it makes them easier to cancel, because like again, it's a reason why certain people can do certain things and motherfuckers is still justified listening to their music because you can't unhear it. You can't unlisten. It's fucking amazing. Like this body of work, you really can't just erase it. It's there.
If 21 Savage was messaging Millie Bobby Brown, we would have got him up out of here.
Got him up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's just because it low key, it makes it's to the point where I think, and this goes back to like a whole lot of conversations, but artists are not as good as they used to be. They're not. People be liking people and wanting to like almost like be friends or be a part of a hive of a person more than they actually resonate with the music. Can you please name me, and I hate to keep throwing Nicki Minaj out there, but can you name me the best Nicki Minaj song in the last 10 years? Since 2013.
I ain't no Nicki fan. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm not a bar, but I'm sure
she ain't a Nicki fan and the bitch deaf dumb.
Anyway. Speaking of Beehive, or you said Hive, so Beehive, she performed in Dubai. Y'all heard about that?
She did perform in Dubai,
one of the biggest, at this big ass museum or whatever.
24 million. Cha-ching.
I don't think she gonna tour in America, bro. She said America got a problem. I don't think she gonna perform here, bro.
Nah. For what?
I don't think we deserve it.
Is Beyonce the most famous person in the world right now?
I want to say no.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I wouldn't
say that.
Can anybody else get $24 million for performing in Dubai?
Most likely.
Ja Rule.
Sure.
Didn't Ja Rule perform somewhere that was like? I'm not even joking, by the way. Didn't he perform somewhere that like in an international country and got like a lot of money for it?
Probably, yeah. They throw money around in Dubai, so it's possible.
You know, Akon, international.
Nah, absolutely not. Maybe like Davido or somebody, right? Burna Boy or somebody.
Bad Bunny.
International.
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide.
Pitbull. Shout out to Flow Rider, 82 M's. Did y'all see that?
That's fire. Over energy drink, right?
Getting Celsius the fuck up out of here, man.
Now, mind you,
that's crazy. One of my boys is an ambassador for Celsius.
They need to fucking make me an ambassador. I drink them shits every day, bro. I drink Celsius drinks all the time. Them shits are mad good.
Can't even find an Instagram right now.
Your money going right to Flow Rider.
My shit going right to Flow Rider.
No,
I don't mind that.
No.
I didn't think them niggas had $82 million.
Yo, I said the same fucking thing. Yo, I just making me so, bro. My girl got so mad at me because I was like, yo, they got 82 mil? I didn't even know they had. And she was like, baby, they're big. Like, they make a lot. I'm like, baby, ain't no way fucking Celsius. Like, I understand.
Exactly. Like Gatorade or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's not
like Red Bull.
It's not PepsiCo. This is Celsius. Like, come on. This ain't no fucking. I've never seen a Celsius commercial. How they making $82 million, my nigga? They do something else. They selling kids. They doing something.
They get $82 million to fucking Flow Rider. Like, not even.
Yo, I'm like, definitely them shit's not gonna be on the shelves for a while. I think it's gonna be a hit. I think they took a big hit, but my girl was like, she a Celsius stand. She's like, no, they got money. They're fine. I'm like, all right, this ain't no fucking Coca-Cola. This ain't no
Celsius
Coca-Cola.
Celsius is fire. Do y'all drink Celsius?
82 million though, bro.
I've never had it.
For a drink? 82 million? You think people have spent 82 million worth of dollars on this drink?
This will no, I don't. This actually lends credence to what you're saying. They only have 17,000 followers on Twitter.
Come on, man.
That's very, very low key, bro. Like as a company, 17,000.
About Celsius. Where's the fucking?
If you've had a Celsius in the last 2 years, you may be eligible to get $250.
Where's the history of Celsius?
They got almost a $500,000 on Instagram. That still don't feel like a lot. That still don't feel like $82 million worth of revenue.
Where the fuck did y'all come from? Where's the history of Celsius? I need to know how long they been in existence and how y'all just got $82 million.
Celsius is banned by the NCAA. That's crazy.
See, like, how can you? I'm not gonna stay on this too much, but either way, I got kind of tight because my girl was acting like Celsius. It's not like I said, it's not Sprite, RIP.
Yeah.
It's not like Coca-Cola. Celsius.
No, Sprite still exists. Mountain Dew don't exist.
No. What are you talking about? Mountain Dew definitely exists. Sprite was the one that died. It's Starry now.
Pretty sure you're wrong.
All right, pretty sure. Fuck you, nigga. It's not. it's literally Starry. It's literally Starry, bro.
Sprite. I'm pretty sure it's Mountain Dew, bro.
No, it was not Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew still exists. What are you talking about? Mountain Dew's not going nowhere.
What do you mean? Wait, Sprite don't exist no more?
Yeah, they got rid of Sprite, bro. They got Sprite.
Oh no, it's Sierra Mist. It was Sierra Mist.
That's what I was talking
about. Sprite exists. Sprite exists, man. Yo, what was that? What was that?
Listen.
That was a lot of smoke just now. God damn.
Hold on. So let me tell you. So I used to work at Taco Bell. When people used to ask for Sprite, I'd give them Sierra Mist. So I always mistake those two as being synonymous. So I apologize for that outburst.
Nigga, let me tell you something. If I ask for Sprite and you give me Sierra Mist, I'm throwing that shit at you.
That's fucked up.
I'm throwing that shit at you for sure.
You the lemon lime litigator, nigga. You just know. You get to differentiate in your mouth, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yes, nigga. The fuck? It's called taste. What the fuck, nigga? You gonna differentiate in your mouth? Yes, nigga. Where else would I know the difference between Sprite and Sierra Mist? I put a glass of Sprite and
a glass of Sierra Mist in front of you. You're not telling the difference. Fuck out of here, bro.
I definitely can.
Would you, Dame, tell this nigga he's bugging?
1,000%.
I don't trust your palate I don't trust neither of your palates that much. There's no fucking way.
You lost your mind, my nigga. You justifying that shit to yourself because you know you was
wrong.
Do it
on video. Get both of y'all wifeys to buy them shits where you randomly and just pull you a drink and just have you Jason. I want to see
That's
it.
very easy.
I can do that.
Fuck out of here with this, bro.
Let's do it.
Ain't no
well, we can't now because it's dead. Sierra Mist is dead. So
order that shit.
But also, you bugging the fuck out. I'm just telling you.
I'm sorry.
You bugging the fuck out.
All right, man. Whatever, man. Anyway, I think we're done. I think we can get into some music and get up out of here. We're gonna do some Wicked Radio. As you guys know,
I was gonna play Yachty shit too. Fuck out of here now.
Damn, fuck the
my fault.
Yeah, my fault, OG. We're gonna play some Wicked Radio for y'all now. As y'all know, we share songs at the end of all of our pods, just things that we want to highlight, give some more attention to, stuff that we were listening to. Follow the public playlist. It's on Spotify. It's called Because We Are Wicked Radio. You can check the link. It's in my description, and we also share it to our pages, our Instagram, so you can check that out too. You can get there, and yeah, let's without further ado, Damon, what song you got for us on Wicked Radio this week, bro?
Going back a few years, I actually heard this song in 2020. A while ago, and I only recently heard it again because I was recently I took a flight recently, quick trip up to Jersey, and when you're up in the air, unless you have Wi-Fi, you can only listen to the songs that you have downloaded onto your phone. For some reason, I had a whole playlist that was downloaded, but for some reason it still wasn't playing most of the songs. So this happened to be one of those songs that came up. This is Maria Don't Call Me by Santino Le Saint.
You are now tuned into Wicked Radio.
Maria, don't call me. I don't care that you are drunk. I know it's like a game to you, one you just can't lose. Oh girl, go and have your fun. without me. You said that you were better without me. So why do you keep on calling? You said I was nothing. Don't that mean something to you? You're upset cause you say that your heart wasn't as you. But who told you I said I loved you? When it was just a one night thing. Want you the one pouring my drink. Don't give me that old love and hate. You can't replace you speech. Cause I'm not biting, and this ain't that deep. Cause we don't go way back, and you really don't need me. Sorry, don't call me. I don't care that you are drunk. I know it's like a game to you, one you just can't lose. Oh girl, go and have your fun. Maria, don't call me. I don't care that you are drunk. I know it's like a game to you, one you just can't lose. Oh girl, go and have your fun without me. You said that you were better without me. So why do you keep on calling? You said I was nothing. You don't call me. You don't call me.
You are now tuned into Wicked Radio.
That was Maria Don't Call Me by Santino Les Saints out of Brixton, UK, Mansland. Shout out to him,
Damn.
man. I love a good guitar
Yeah, it's-
solo, let me tell you.
It's heavy. It's heavy. What year that came out?
2018 is when that song came out.
I'm gonna share a song from a lovely lady by the name of Sobe, and OfficialCert off their After Hours tape came out 2022. This is called Text.
Is she gon' respond? Yeah, yeah. Is she gon' respond? Yeah. Is she gon' respond? Yeah, yeah. Is she gon' respond? Yeah, yeah.
You are now tuned into Wicked Radio.
Girl, I'm all on you. Why you act like you can't stand me? Empty bottles on that float next to your panties. Told me that I hit your spot, I hit them nooks and crannies. Hope you understand me, can we?
Plan to be back on my island. I'll meet you in the night and introduce you to my friends. I'll take the name, and you must be Jack. Play the captain, always with that action. X marks the spot. Let me feel what you packing. Fill me up and take me down.
a temple and I'm homebound. Reminiscing about your voice, you making no sound. I'll text you when I'm on the way to your town. We stopped talking for a bit, but I want that love back. Eye contact and I grab your neck, I know you love that. Maybe for a day or two, but can I come back? Get you right, we can go all night, tell me you want that.
You are now tuned into Wicked Radio.
Text by Sobe and OfficialCert off the After Hours album. Sobe, I think she's from Vegas, straight out of Vegas. She's doing her thing, and hope she gets on here one day. I'm trying to get her on this pod, man. Come fuck with us, Sobe.
That's so dope. I like that.
Hey, man. Check that out.
I used to live in Sobe, South Beach.
See, is that what that stands for? Yo, come on, bro. Like, let me know. Is that
SOBE?
I'm so
South
out
Beach.
of. I thought she was like endorsed by Sobe water. I used to love Sobe water, man.
Oh, I mean, it could be that too, but no, I'm just saying it could be multiple things. Don't get me wrong. Don't try to get me in trouble before we meet the girl.
Go ahead, so I just want to know, Sobe water used to be my favorite thing to drink in high school, and they got rid of it. Like, as soon as I started drinking it,
They probably got bought out by
playing
Dasani.
that shit. Yeah, or fucking Celsius or some shit.
You should like Dasani.
But yeah, that's some good shit, man. Make sure y'all check that out. It's on the public playlist.
So I actually just realized that this artist is actually from North Carolina. She's from the Winston-Salem area. She's
Bro, I told you this.
I don't think you told me this, but anyway.
Oh my God. All right. God, this is one of the worst feelings ever. That's by the way. This is one of the worst feelings ever. When someone really likes a song that you definitely tried to put them onto and they just don't remember. It's all right.
I do that a lot. My wife has the same issue. But anyway.
This is one of the worst feelings of all time.
But yeah, shout out to TiaCorine. Record is kind of blowing up. It's on TikTok a lot. She just did her Genius like yesterday or the day before. So this is her new record. It's called FreakyT. I think you told me about the record. I'll give you that. But
man, they got
she's making the rounds.
FreakyT, man.
You showed me the record, but
yeah, I know. After some of the shit you said today, you for sure FreakyT. But
what
was that? What was that? It's not my business. Yeah, nah.
Putting on for all the freaky teas. Let's go, TiaCorine. Come on, play that, bro. Stop playing with her.
Let's go.
Don't play with her. Don't play with her.
You are now tuned into Wicked Radio.
Look at me, where she wanna be. Call me FreakyT. Off the leash, I feel like a dog. I get hella flea. Keep it P. Never needed you, but you needed me. I got cream, make a bitty clean. Boost your self-esteem. I get tough in the moment, so I feel like baby king. First is black, step on something, so I dress like baby D. Bitch, I'm cold, pussy ass under, you know it's giving cream. I got hoes, when there's not enough, come build a nigga team.
I need chips, I tell that nigga, cranky like a baby, carry that on my hip. I just need a sip, cause shawty got me pissed. Got me pleasure, fall back, or I give that bitch a list. Money on my house, give a fuck about my wrist. Said you can't be touched, that I make that nigga in. I know that I'm rich, but that's my project, bitch. Loyalty me something to my bitch, she gon' switch.
Push a T, push a pound of weed, need a brand new weed. Kill my dog, pussy nigga, please. I go memories. Get them gone. Why you telling me just let a nigga see? Honestly, I'm not feeling you and you not feeling me. Keep it cheap, but come at the A, just let that nigga be. TLC, no I'm finna creep my phone on D&D. That's my song. Write that did to beat, I write that did to sleep. You ain't Pete, but you know you beat to me. He beat his meat.
I need chicks. I tell that nigga, funky like a baby, carry that on my hip. I just need a sip, cause shawty got me pissed. Pleasure fall back for it, I give that bitch a list. Money on my house, give a fuck about my wrist. But you can't be touched, that I make that nigga it. I know that I'm rich, but that's my project, bitch. Royalty me something to my bitch, she won't switch.
You are now tuned into Wicked Radio.
Surprise, shawty! Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was, but shout out TiaCorine and record FreakyT. That record is fire, bro. God damn.
Blowing them bread. Let's go.
Yeah.
Somebody hit me up while we was playing songs and said, just saw the movie You People, and I thought of you because they have a podcast and you talk like them.
Yo,
so
now
now
up be no goofy shit. I ain't seen the movie yet.
Yeah. I gotta see the movie. Gotta see the movie. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Now with that like recommendation, now I gotta see it.
Now we gotta see the movie for sure.
Yeah,
It better not be like one of those post niggas. Niggas on podcasts be like this.
Yo, that shit is gonna be so funny, man. When we gonna come back like, yeah, I saw the movie and I blocked this nigga immediately.
Yo.
Block this nigga immediately, bro. I don't know who the fuck he thought I was.
Girl, so yeah, let me say something. On the air, Amaris, look, if I watch this movie and this shit is hella corny, it's up.
I know how you feel about me, and that's it.
It's up. Like I'm gonna get back at this. I'm gonna find them and be like, yo, yeah, I saw this movie. It reminded me of you. It's gonna be the corniest shit. It's gonna be some wild type of. I get my lickbacks. Just want to let you know.
There we go.
Anyway,
yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely see if I had no coworkers on Twitter, I would have been changed mine. I missed that era of Twitter. Well, yeah, bro, I definitely would have claimed that on Twitter. That claimed that title, bro. Oh man, it's been a great pod. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank you, Hyde and Dame, for sharing y'all songs. If y'all like these songs, check out our public playlist again. Because we are Wicked Radio, type that in on Spotify. We got that on there for y'all. Even if you you don't got Spotify, go check out the list. You can still see it, even if you don't have Spotify, and then you can look that up on your own, platform and everything, and look those songs up. We got some great songs on there for y'all. Link is in my bio at Tren Dollars on Instagram. And if you want to see more, content, we got a lot of stuff coming for y'all. Patreon.com/Because I Am Podcast. Make sure y'all check that out, please. And we got more coming for y'all soon. I meant to say again, too, Kalela dropped too. I don't know if y'all heard that yet, but definitely check that out. She dropped a song called Contact. I don't know if y'all like Kalela like that. She's dope. She's dope. I would go see her in concert, but her ticket's mad expensive.
Send it to the group chat. I don't think I know who that is.
See, this nigga, he says this, and then I'm going to send it. He not going to listen to it, and then 2 months later, he'll be like, yo, I'm tapped into this. I don't know if y'all ever heard of her. Her name is Kalela. She dropped this check. That was the worst. That was the worst part, bro. when niggas be like, yeah, nah, like, this artist I just got tapped on to. I think she's pretty underground. I don't think nobody be listening.
Like, no way you guys will know her. Nah, no shot. Not y'all pilot.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that shit hurts. That shit hurts a lot, man. Yeah, because music is definitely my love language. To show people music, my love language. But whatever. We'll be back soon. We drop bi-weekly. And yeah, we have a lot in store for you guys.
But we're not
bi-weekly. Yeah, we're not bi-weekly. At least they not. But, anyway. Let's get it.
Can't catch Trendell with enough Riz. He'll do anything.
Hey, though, we'll be FreakyT for nothing. All right, y'all. Let's get up out of here. We out.